It's like, let's fucking go reward. Alright. Oh god. Come on.
I'll drop you the last two when we get there, so you're not like over right now.
This is Apollo.
Oh, I'm over
Head to Pilgrim's
right
Peak and see if you can find any paper trail of that research.
Here, let me just, Alright. Well, damn. You know what? I should have just brought in a lot less. Oh god.
I could hold one more.
Come on. Alright, I'll drop this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm over encumbered right now. Hang on. Oh, shit. Here, wait. Here, let me just, okay, yes, yeah. Damn, you know what? I should have just brought in a lot less. Alright, I'll drop this. Alright, and then one more. Shit. Here, wait, this, okay, yes, yeah, that was a lot safer. Really. Oh shit.
You can't tell where we
Oh shit. Sad slide. No tears, no man, no cry. No woman, no cry. Oh, sad. Sad slide. No tears, no man, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Fucking stay straight. Oh, thank you. Mom, I'm scared. Oh, thank you. Oh, shit. Are we gonna do this quick? Quick. Oh shit. Are we gonna do this quick? Quick. Jeez. Oh no, I'm frozen. Holy shit. What does that look like? Oh my god. I don't know if I'm moving. Okay. I don't know if I'm moving or not. Am I moving? Oh no, I'm frozen.
No.
Holy shit. What does that look like? Oh my god. I don't know if I'm moving. Okay.
No way.
Yes, don't know if I'm moving or not. Oh my god. Am I moving? I'm frozen. Like in a forward running motion, so I was yes, okay. Oh my god.
Take the rest of the course.
I was paused like in a forward running motion, so I wasn't sure if my character was still running or not. Alright, let's do it. Alright. Alright, sweet. And I'm streaming right now, so you can watch me. Alright, let's do it. Alright, sweet. And I'm streaming right now, so you can watch me go to that new trader and do that stuff.
it worth it.
Hell yeah. Alright, nomadic envoys. Let's see, I've got 4,000 more than
Hell
I
yeah.
need to. Is there anything that's like 4,000 exactly? Alright, so let's see, I've got 4,000 more than I need to. Is there anything that's like 4,000 exactly? Oh, see, it didn't choose. So then I should. Huh? Wait, what? Huh? Alright, the ones that are grayed out are like not taking that correct. Alright, the ones that are
He's taking a highlight of things.
grayed out are what he's not taking. Is that correct?
So you wanna unhighlight, yeah, and then highlight the asterisk.
Wait,
stuff.
this is confusing. So then, what? Okay, now I don't know what highlighting. What it looks like highlighting because I thought these. What? Okay, now I don't know what highlighting.
wait,
what it looks like highlighted because I thought these.
Yes.
Bro, I was fuck.
Okay, wait, unhighlighted. Highlighted. Alright, fuck.
Okay.
Bro,
And then try to Wait.
sorry.
Can you do another one or no?
Okay.
Like, can you take another queen
Sorry.
core out and then
Perfect.
submit the other purple cores? Yep. Okay, perfect.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeesh.
Wait, I'm gonna try to. Because the 3 queens are big more than like I can. Wait, because what am I keeping? Well, I'm keeping bias.
Jupiter.
Because the 3 queen would be able to. Like I can.
Jupiter or equalizer. How do you combine them? Jupiter.
Bro, that sounded so legit.
You can make the Jupiter or the equalizer with the queen core.
Bro, that sounded so legit. Bro, that's so okay. Jupiter, yeah, cool. Alright.
Space is not ready.
Alright, well, here I go. You gonna trade that
There's more
in?
space than there seems when things are right.
Wee. Space is me. Alright, cool. So now it is revealed. Ma'am. Alright, cool. So now I can go. Let's see how much plot space I have. And then I can just focus on trying to.
Oh yes. Alright, now I can take all your
Although I should
stuff.
probably sell all my blueprints, and then I can just focus on trying to before I get confused.
Reduce my stash afterwards.
Although I should probably sell all my blueprints, it's unnecessary now. Before I get them confused with yours. I'm just gonna sell all my mods. I think I'll keep the explosive and the jolt in there, but I'll probably just sell the. Alright, I think I'll keep the explosive and the jolt in there, but I'll probably just sell the.
Oh, you're about. Oh, okay. I thought you were about to sell the secret.
Pulse. I'm definitely keeping that secret. You know what? I think I'm gonna. You know what? I want to make that nice and even. So no, so I'm definitely keeping it. I think I'm gonna. You know what? I want to make that nice and even. So I'm. You know what? No,
Yeah, wait.
to make that nice and even
Hey,
is trying
hey,
to
would
do
you do
some
this?
biscuit.
What the
Do it again. Grab that. Thing.
Oh, yeah, wait. Oh. Hey, hey, what'd you do? What the fuck? Oh, this is so okay.
Oh no, I should have bought something with those seeds.
God damn it, this
Alright,
is
whatever,
soda though.
I
Okay.
should make room, shouldn't I? Oh no, I should have bought something with those seeds.
God damn it.
Alright, whatever, it's fine. I should make room, shouldn't I? Oh, I should not keep that in there. Oh no, 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 no,
And I'm gonna
no,
need,
no,
definitely gonna need to have
Alright,
weight capacity type stuff.
and I'm gonna need, definitely gonna need, to have, to, what is that?
Weight capacity type stuff.
So, ooh, I don't know what's in there. So we're gonna dump.
Wait, how much space do you have?
I mean, I have plenty of space. I'm just also making sure I have enough weight whenever you drop me all your blueprints. I don't know how much blueprints weigh, but I mean, I have plenty of
They don't
space. I'm
weigh
just
anything.
also making sure I have enough
Really?
weight whenever you
Yeah.
drop me all your blueprints. I don't
Get
know how
fucked.
much blueprints
That's
weigh,
what's
but really,
Yeah, right. Well then.
get fucked. Oh, that's what's up.
Mr.
Niskis. Let me just go ahead and put that rascal back.
Yeah, right.
Well then, look at me. I'm Mr. Miskis. Let me just go ahead and put that
But there's 4
Rascal
rows
back in my-
of
thing. 1, 2,
blueprints.
3, 4. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit. 4. I see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see. I'm gonna bring a whole cracker and a rascal. That way I can just have launcher
bring a
ammo
whole
and like
cracker
it
and a
not take
rascal.
too much. You know what? How about
Yeah.
that way I can just have launcher ammo and like it not take too much. You know what? How about the whole cracker and anvil? Wait, no, which one's gonna be quicker? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're watching.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
1,
am.
2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. Hatch me key. I'm assuming you're
I
watching.
got a hatch key.
Okay, cool. And I got a little hatch me key. Alright, blue gate. Beep boop bop beep.
Yeah,
Boop
blue
bop
gate.
boop bop beep.
Black
Alright,
gate.
blue gate.
How about pizza gate?
Blue
Gate
gate.
it is.
Black gate or yellow gate. How about pizza gate?
Bing, boom, bam, beep,
Blue gate
beep,
it is.
beep, boom, bam, beep.
You know what song that is their
Bing,
beat to?
boom, bam, beep, beep, boom, bam, beep.
You know what song that is their beat to? Something like that. I'm gonna play it. I can't.
Bing, boom, bam, beep.
I can't say the words. I just say the beat. Something like that. I don't know what the fuck she's saying. Just promise you.
Bing, dong, bam, beep.
I can't say the words. I just say the beat.
Boom, boom, boom.
Screams it internally. Promise you it's real. Promise you it's real.
shit,
I got text messages. Screams it internally in her head.
I can't.
Oh shit, I
care
got
about
text
the world
messages.
right now. It's too much.
I can't find that song.
I can't
either.
read.
I can't care about the world right now. It's too much access to. I can't find that song either. It's the world.
have
The world's demanding
the capacity
access
to
to
give
me.
access
Can't give
or
it.
allow
I
access
can't.
right
I
now.
don't have the capacity to give access or allow access right now, world.
I want to start talking with like a German accent now. I want to start talking with like a German accent now. But one where you know like perhaps. But one where you know like perhaps perhaps I would ask you, well, if you're Jewish.
we don't know.
Alright. So dumb.
We are safe for the day.
Hopefully, we are safe for the day.
It'll be okay.
Oh, I think we're close to a hatch.
Come now,
not
brain.
close to
Yeah.
It'll be
The
okay.
surface should have been mapped.
I'm not close to
Getting
or the surface. than maps. So it's getting there though.
I hear existence.
It's close. I can sense it.
Ah, life. It's so bright.
I hear existence.
Ah, life. It's so bright. Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
It's right here. It's right here. Yeah.
Let's head home at the reinforced hatch.
That one.
Cool.
It's gonna move Jupiter out just in case. Coming up to Jupiter, different centers.
I didn't check. Don't you worry. I didn't care about. I didn't
Lie to
check.
me all you want about the weapon you're bringing out.
You can lie to me all you want about the weapon you're bringing out.
Judgment.
I'll save my judgment for later.
You're right.
You're right. You. Woohoo. You're so loud. I'm going to these bad boys for
Thank God. Holy.
Holy Toledo. Holy Toledo.
Yay. Player interaction.
Yay!
Let's see.
Player interactions. Let's see.
I was really close. There
There
was
was apparently a rat nearby. Whee. Alright. Let's see which ones you wanted. Let's see which ones you wanted to bring
Really? You
along.
wanted Rascal?
Really? You wanted Rascal?
Oh look, and I can give you.
Oh
all
look,
the
and I can
ones
give you
that-
all the ones that
That you're-
that
I'm
It's just
currently
for
holding.
anyone
Like,
who
it's
wants
just
them.
for
So,
anyone
like,
who
the
wants them.
Seeker,
So like the Seeker, I'll give you that
deadline,
Seeker
too.
deadline and all that too.
that would be awesome.
Yeah, because I think.
So let's see.
Patina, okay, yeah,
Patina, okay, yeah. So, cool.
Well, shit, man. If I would.
Well, shit, man. If I would have realized like
that I actually
some of those blueprints I sold you
weren't given to me.
you weren't given to me.
I could have just gave them to you.
I could have just gave them to you.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Which one?
Let's see.
Angled grip,
Silencer
free,
two.
silencer
Like,
two. Like, there's just a few of them that I sold that
Oh,
you get a
shit.
silencer too.
Yeah, all good though.
All good though. I'll just
I'll just give you
all blueprints in my inventory whenever you
are
are ready for them tomorrow,
or after whenever.
or after whenever it is.
You have space for guns?
And
You can give you guns or
let's see.
round feedback.
Round feedback.
I've been trying to remember.
I've been trying to remember to do this.
Good round.
So it's a good round. We're gonna love it.
We love
When the
interaction.
only
Yeah,
interaction.
no rats,
Yeah,
no
no rats,
people.
no people,
no arc,
no arc,
no gameplay.
no
We're-
gameplay.
We want it to be a perfect
perfect
game
game
of
of baseball.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Let's see.
Wait. Can't you highlight them all and then just move it?
Oh yes,
Somebody has taught me this before.
Well, I was gonna go over.
Well, I was gonna go over before I moved them over and to see. So
this.
let's see, Patina, you're already bringing bringing that in. Kanto, yeah, you're bringing that in. Seeker. Anyway, alright. Well,
I forget.
Yeah, I could do. It's hold down. Bumper. No, that's not it. Alright. I don't remember. I'm not gonna do it. Unless I just.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait.
No. That's not how you do it. This is musical. That's musical blueprints right there. Musical slots. All right. Wait. That just remind me of that video where it was
like a group of
kids. I don't know. Some guys recording themselves on the computer.
It's
recording themselves and the screen.
And that guy was like,
hey,
like
look up so. He's like, alright, like I'll Google it. And he like opens up Google, and then Google, he types in Google, and he goes to Google, and then to Google it, like. So he had to like search Google when he was in Google to then go ahead and look up whatever they were talking about. Have you seen that?
I don't know.
Bruh. Anyway. Well, do you know how to do the whole? Like, somebody has taught me this before.
I don't use a controller. I don't know how to do it.
I have a mouse and keyboard too, if that's what you use.
Yeah.
What do you
I just hold control and left click.
Control, left click.
Yeah, hold control
Oh, you mean the
and then just left click after like every item.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I can learn the dark side and the light side. I honestly should remember that I have mouse and keyboard because when I was in the practice range, I was fucking around with some weapons in the snap hook, and I was like, bro, I really like. Oh, and then do what?
And then you right click it.
Oh. Okay. And then I'm gonna wait. Let me get full information before I start. And then I right click it.
Yeah, and then you press quick move. It'll pop
I'm gonna
up.
do control.
So yeah, hit control, highlight them all.
Move.
Yeah, like that.
I'm gonna do it carefully because that little cell thingy was real close.
Yeah.
Alright, bro. Carefully now. Careful, sensei. Tell you what, I've like never. What? Or what?
No, I'll tell you after.
Okay. Alright, I got two hands. This mouse wants to go. Oh my god. The fuck? I swear I'm not doing it on purpose.
Lock it.
Alright. Oh god. Alright. Oh,
Actually made me nervous, bro.
Bro, that was wild. Like at first it was like jokes, and then it was like, oh shit, it's seriously true.
I was gonna say that you could also like quickly double click.
Dub click.
Yeah, left click twice to send stuff to your stash and vice versa.
You've got to send it. Alright, so double left click. Double left click.
Yeah.
Left click.
Yeah, that's how I get my kit ready instead of like dragging everything over.
Yeah. Well, again, since I use a controller, what I'll do like is I'll just go if I'm over, I'll just do that. But
Yeah, same shit. Yeah.
I guess the other way like would be, but that's a little longer too. Every microsecond counts.
How much extra space do you have now? I'm back.
Ooh, hello back.
Oh,
I'm for run.
you're cute.
Oh shit, you sweet. Thank you. Oh, oops. Well, alright. We're fucked though. 275 out of 292. So I've got like fucking shit. I totally was gonna impress you with my mental math, but now it's I don't even want to. I'm not gonna.
How much is it? How much is?
No, you do the subtraction.
Me, I didn't even know how much is it.
80 to 90 is 10, and then shit. 5, 6, 7. So 3, so 13. I don't know. 275 out of 292. It might be 13. It might be less. It might be more. You know, you fucking do it. You be good at math. So got.
You got 23 slots.
What?
23 slots.
For real?
Yeah.
Not 13.
What the heck, dude?
275 minus 292?
Oh, 275?
Mm-hmm.
Then it's like 20 slots. 270.
Hell yeah.
It's not mine.
Yeah, right? See? No, feel the bird. But you know what I say? Fuck it. So here's the way that I was doing it, without becoming like pressure, without pressuring myself to like, come off like I can do math. So you know what? How about this? I'm retarded. I'm not very good at math, and this is how I do math in my head. So 275 minus 292, so 275. I'm just gonna say
So it would be
80 to 80 to 90 is 10, and then you can add 2, so then that's 12. And then you take 5, so then 5, 6, 7, so 17. I don't know. Is that correct? Tony, you're really good at math, and now I'm pressuring you to tell me how many slots.
You said 275 and 292.
Yeah. So 78, 70, let's say it's 70 and 90, and that would be 20, but it's not 70 and 90, it's 75, 92. So really, the 80 to 90 is good, that's 10, right? And then you can add the 2, that's 12, and then you add 5.
You got 17.
Yeah. The way I do my math is like, I round up, and then like I do all the extra. I just remind myself of like Michael from The Office that one time. Whenever there is like, if you were going like so many miles per hour, or no, not Michael. It was Dwight. Oh fuck, it was Dwight from The Office. And he was like, well, what's the weight of the wheel? And they're like, why? And he's like, because then I'm going to multiply it, add up, and then subtract it. It's a really dumb way to do that. So yeah, that's how many slots I have. And how many weapons would you like to provide for your future self?
I'm just giving you weapons for yourself.
Oh, for myself? Well. When?
The PvE weapons.
I always have room for a whole cracker and patina and Jupiter. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Do you want a Tempest?
No.
Wait, you're gonna die. Forgot.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna, I'm sorry, you're not gonna die. You're gonna be rebirthed. You're going into a cocoon, so that your beauty may flourish.
What the heck?
He's dying. He's being expedited to the better.
12 weapons to give you right now.
You have 12 weapons.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. What do you choose this or something?
It's 2 patinas, 3 Aphelions, 2 Jupiters, and 5 Equalizers. It's gonna weigh.
Definitely energy weapons. The Equalizer. Oh wait, do I have a equal? I used to have Equalizer. I don't know if I currently have one.
No, you do not.
I don't. Hey, buddy. You know, like we're really good friends, and yeah, I'll totally take into that. What did I just say? Jupitizer. How did I say that one before?
Yeah, Jupitizer.
Sometimes like I'll be Like I'll say a word and like to me it's like solid, but as soon as it comes out, I'm like, it was just something was not quite right. It's some dumb shit like Jupidizer. Or really like some dumb interesting shit like Jupidizer. You know what? There's and by the way, like I don't know how you feel about like augments, but I think it'd be really cool if there was like a create your own like augment bonus you can get where like you could oh man, I just heard myself say like a lot. Shit. Like totally, dude. Alright, this is me attempting.
I mean, the revival augment was a self-res.
Revival self-res. Oh, instead of
it just being a defib in your kit.
Yeah.
I wish you could pick yourself up.
Then that would give Survivor a run for its money for sure. Yeah. I've yeah. I mean it would in retrospect then become more although I guess depending on the weight, the loadout weight or whatever it's called. I totally have a booger, so I get it. I can't remember.
Booger.
Yeah. Yep.
Booger pie.
You know, ew. Yeah. Booger pie. Now the question is, you like it soft baked or crispy?
Ew.
Everyone prefers like a soft baked burger. Oh no, it's not a booger, it's a bleed. I'm bleeding. Ah! Are you watching it from what is this called? Is this cold or the tubes?
Me?
Yeah.
On Discord? I'm streaming on Discord to, I mean, whatever I'm giving you right now, so you, yeah.
Oh.
It's 15th anniversary. I'm definitely not gonna use.
You got quiet for the night. Pop out. What's happening? Can this big? Oh shit, they both are calling me at work. God
Oh no.
What's the calling?
my central pilot voice was fine. I wanna call mom and tell her I miss her before it's too late. I'm just gonna call my mom. I don't know. I just have a feeling I'm gonna call her. Call her. Yeah. How was your day? You remember to extend your car's warranty? Your car's extended warranty. Did you remember to renew that? That's a joke.
Oh. Right over her head.
Yep. Playing a video game and something I thought about. I don't know. I thought about how easy yeah, you can't do that. Questions I bet you, mom, I bet you 100% figured it out. Oh. Like where you have to spin the rotary and it goes back. It's 875 and I said at the same time. Wait, she's completely deaf? What happened? When did Aunt Helen, like, it's like out of nowhere, like, suddenly she just legitimately... Mom, but Aunt Helen was here for my life growing up. No, explain. Well, Mom, but what I'm saying is Aunt Helen was able to hear all my life growing up. So when suddenly did she become actually deaf?
A few years ago.
Right. Like, was it not, like, just that, like, it was just went from hearing to, like, absolutely cannot hear? Like, suddenly, like, that quick? And I...
So basically, you can in your brain, back to your ear,
Oh, that's what Miss Darlene has. Fucking dead.
yeah. So, I mean, she's got one in each ear. She's completely deaf. That's what she never talked to her. When you can say that, she didn't right. This goes, and sometimes when you talk, she might say, wait, can you call me back? That means she doesn't have the contours in her ear. As it goes on with her phone, it's connected to her phone. Her ear makes these notes. And because she'll talk, and sometimes she will get you. Don't wish you could say what? What you say?
Oh, yeah.
So, and it gets accurate. You have to be very patient.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm good with patient.
Well, you and me and Helen are, like best friends,
She's
so.
on vacay now. She's in Mississippi. She's playing casinos.
Oh, yeah, she's a dealer? Or she's a...
Yeah, she's just playing. So she's gambling vacay with Clinton, when the inmate's 77.
Oh, but you deserve to retire. It's ridiculous that you ladies want y'all's husbands work to retire. Yeah, I agree.
Retire when the bills are done.
I know. Yeah, I want y'all to, take advantage of having the only obligation being loving each other, enjoying your, right. And so, like, whenever you guys actually retire, just taking that time to really appreciate. I look forward to. Yeah, I look forward to seeing y'all being able to actually travel around and I know. Yeah. having a wife or support in different areas, then you're not able to attend to basically where you're at, accept your flaws, not as flaws, but as part of your personality, you're part of that. You're really good about that, about letting that be who he is and not trying to change him. I know that's really hard because there are certain parts, aspects, where y'all's personalities clash.
I get that.
That's good. Well, as he says. But really, like, you know, I think we're similar in a way where, like, you receive love, not necessarily, like, well, honestly, you might be, I think one of your love languages is gift giving, if I'm not mistaken. You feel appreciated whenever, when gifts are oh, I meant, yeah, no, I meant like your, do you know, have you ever heard of love languages? Like there are five love languages? So there are 5 ways that people give and receive love. And whenever people, let's say your love language is, like my love language is words of affirmation. It's like one of the top ones. Words of affirmation as in like, you know, somebody that's verbalizing their affection or like their appreciation, you know, giving me gratitude through what they say. Well, let's say somebody, like my partner's love language was quality time, which is just been kind of done. Well, let's say, you know, I'm always telling them how much like I love them, and then, but, you know, let's say I work and everything, and I'm super busy with work, and my time is being spent at work, and even though, like, I tell my partner how I feel, they're not receiving that love because love is, they receive it through how often, like, I give them time, you know, so, like, your love language, so, you know, there's words of affirmation, gift giving, quality time, acts of service, and, physical touch. Well, like, it's a real thing, so if you haven't taken the quiz to find out what your love language is, you probably should, because it's really helpful to know, like, you know, how do I receive love? And then also know, like, well, then how does Dad receive love? Because the way that you receive love is also the way that you get love. And so if you don't receive love the same way as your partner, you lack the knowledge that, like, love language is a thing, then it's really helpful to know, like, how you can give love to your partner, because you might not be giving love the same way. Sorry, I'm listening, Mom. I'm sorry. What'd you... Finding out. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm listening to what you're saying. I really am. Finding out years of who you are. Which, wait, continue what you're saying. Yes, yeah, no, the dog. Mom. Oh, fuck. Oh, alright. Well, shit. I'm so sorry. You were on a roll. You were actually saying something. Yeah. Yes, I did. Yeah, it runs fine. It gets me to where I need, for sure. Oh. Always. Mom, I do not know, but I do know it would not be good. Not good. I tell you, one way for sure to know that he would know is definitely by listening to his advice and you know choosing to agree, you know, like choosing to listen to him and you know following the advice that he's very adamant about, and that's definitely that would prove, you know, prove love. Fourth grade was a rough year for me. Hey, Dad. I'm doing well. How are you? That's a good one. There we go. Oh man, yes, it is good. I got my seat cover on it. I've got one seat cover because that was all I could pull off my. You know, I tried my damnedest to get the other two seat covers off. But yeah, I got it. Sounds good. Where'd that go? Dad, what is it? the busiest southern I'm so sorry. I realized that this has been a really long time. And I'm fucking up my trials and not gonna be able to score. But I really just missed my first round. And of course now it's like just conversation. I'm gonna call him back though. Well, shit. I gotta call Destiny and that. And you can ignore me. Oh wait, no, I am gonna want that weapon. When does it reset? When does it reset?
Let's see, in 8 hours.
Okay, let's do that now before it gets too crazy. Oh man, my dad is gonna. I bet you he's still talking. Shit.
All right, we can do this real quick.
Yeah, sorry. Oh god, he's gonna be like, "Hello, smart." What? Dad, I hung up. You're boring. I am interested in conversing with them. I realized that, like, my mom, when she dies, I'm gonna miss the fuck out of her. Like, a lot.
From what?
Alright, so we're gonna bring in energy weapons.
4 rows of guns.
4 rows. I am not gonna bring any guns. I'll bring no guns. I'll bring no.
You can leave the heavy ammo because there's gonna be a patina in there somewhere.
Okay. But there's gonna be, actually, I'm going to bring in only the energy thingies because. But I don't even know if I'm still streaming. Look at all that. Oh wait. Hang on. You know what? Okay, I'll bring heavy. Okie dokie. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a film more. But you know what? If I'm not bringing, what is it? A weapon in? Then that means that.
Wait, no. Wait, actually, yeah. You can.
Okay. Cool. So cold. It's like I got dirt on my dick. So cold. Man, what the shit? So cold. Man, hurry up, man. So cold. I got blood on my tip. Alright. Where are we going?
Blue gate.
Blue gate. Here we go. Shit. Yes. No firearm. What the fuck? You know what? I really should have been surprised if suddenly there was a firearm. They got me duped up or something. I like have what is that? A suspicious feeling? There's a different way to say that. What's a different way to say suspicious feeling? Like I have a something feeling. It's like a way of saying it. It sounds really twisted. I have a suspicious feeling. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I can't. I don't know the word though.
But you know what I mean, right? Like you're like, oh yeah, like, all right. Well, anyway, that feeling that a lot of the times when I'm getting laughs from people, it's like the laughter is because there is social cue to laugh and it's more comfortable rather than like And you know what? I really, really, really like to like drive that kind of social like behavior out, and like, you know, let me just like say like the most retarded thing that's not maybe not actually funny, but you know, these people are like, what is that? Whenever you
Once again.
they're called something. Like you tame a wild whenever you like break a horse in, they're called something. Oh wait, you tame a wild animal. Ooh.
Oh shit.
What is it? What is a wild
Yeah, let's go with it, let's go.
animal? Oh, I don't have any Hogak ammo. Hang on. There's a word. Pick it up.
You can just put the
Alright.
Bettina on.
Now we're gonna go. Oh wait, let me make sure that they're on. Yeah, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have any Hogak
Ready?
ammo. Hang on. Am I?
It's not far, it's not far.
Yeah, the Bettina? Still not reloading, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Alright. Why isn't it? I'm sorry, it's not reloading. It's still not reloading, motherfucker. Oh my god. Great. So, whenever people
Oh my
are
god.
socially domesticated-
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh no, no,
Social
no.
domesticated.
Alright,
When
yeah.
you break domesticated. Okay,
Domesticated
domesticated.
people
People
who
like really.
That's a big one. That's the first time I've heard it.
So, whenever people are socially
Some
domesticated,
people
who really don't have the hang of this whole like civilization.
Oh no no no. Well, yeah.
Like,
You know, there's some people who like really just
community with a bigger population.
some people who really don't have the hang of this whole
Domesticated
like
and civilized,
civilization
but,
thing.
Yeah, some
And you know,
domestic,
like
some
being
domesticated
in
people are
community with a
Alright.
bigger population.
We
So is it like domesticated and then
Definitely.
civilized,
Yo,
but
PvP.
like you know, some
you're gonna go PvP?
domestic some
Yeah, I
domesticated
need to
people
lose
are
these.
civilized.
I'm gonna lose these guns.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate
Alright.
Bobcats and all. No,
We-
thank you. Thank you.
Aw.
thank
Yeah, absolutely.
Bye.
Alright, have fun.
you. Okay.
Bye.
Oh, you're gonna go PvP?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate you. Yeah, absolutely. All right, have fun.
Why won't my
Bye.
old tab work now?
You're welcome.
It's working, but it gives me.
Excuse me.
Hey Tony, are you around?
Excuse me.
Are you in town? Are you aware?
Why
I'm
won't
here.
my alt tab work?
Hello?
Now it is working, but it
Good golly, man, where the fuck are you?
gives me an irk. Hey Tony, are you
I
around?
request Your verbal.
Are you in
verbal,
town?
Your verbalized
Are you aware?
acknowledgement.
That I am here?
What
Hello?
the fuck is English doing? Not.
Good
being
golly, man, where the
inside
fuck are you?
it already? Oh my god, that.
I request your your verbalized acknowledgement. God damn it. What the fuck is English doing?
Hang
Not
being inside of my head already. I gotta call my dad back.
Why isn't my thing working?
Alright, I'm not calling it. Okay, it's not working.
Hello? Alright, we're good. Why isn't my thing working?
Really?
Hello?
Okay. Hey, hello?
Hello?
Hey, sorry, I realized that the phone had hung up, and then I also realized that, I had
Hello?
put somebody else on hold. Oh, okay. Hey, hello? I'm sorry. Okay. Hey, sorry, I realized that the phone had hung up, but then I also realized that,
It's cool. I'm
I
closing
had put
for
somebody else on
another
hold.
store right now. So they've been having me basically close for all these other
I'm sorry.
acting store manager at other stores.
Oh
Yeah, it's cool. I'm closing for another store right now. So they've been having me basically close for all these other
Getting
acting
more
store
training,
manager at other stores.
getting the experience of how
Yeah.
other stores operate.
Yep. This is everything. That they are, well, there's a few things. One of them is I'm getting more training. I'm getting the experience of how other stores operate, the different ways that you can, skin a cat, I guess. And also, if I can, yeah. Well, that's, store manager first, though.
Well, once you get a store manager, that's why they're training you that you can handle anything.
Yeah.
That's what they did with me. Make a mistake with what I'm telling you.
Yeah. 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 I remember. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Was it true that your mom was learning how to, she was getting like skiing lessons or something, and I went into this yeah. Was it true that your mom was learning how to, she was getting like skiing lessons or something, and I went into this one, yeah.
Another guy went out, he was a lot lighter, and went out, grabbed you, brought you back to bed. I said, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't know I was going out to see the birds, and then they brought the birds, you can't go there. That's what I was doing. And then you're going to come back out across country and say, why you got a rope around her? I said, well, it's water down when it
basically, I was almost 3, but yeah, it was right around there. That was a good move, man. Yeah, I was almost 3, but yeah, it was right around then. That was awesome, though. I'm glad that we got to go. I got to do so much. Yeah. And I'm glad that Mom got to. That was awesome, though. I'm glad that we got to go. I got to do so much, you know. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, and I'm glad that Mom got to experience that too.
I'm just glad that she said, yeah. But she said yes because you know I said to her, this is the last chance. And I said, this is your last chance. If you want to go back to that lane, go back to Salt Lake City. Come back here. So you better make up your mind. You got your last chance. And she said to me, if you want to go with your life, I said, hey, doesn't bother me. I'm not going to lose anything. But I'm telling you, you can see it. And that's when Donna stepped in and said, I think he made it more than take care of you and your daughter.
Yeah.
And that's when she said, creativity. But he's a big man. She said, well, I'm sure he's got a big heart. Yeah. And you can see
Yeah,
that.
there's definitely a very nice healthy mix of all of you. Yeah.
Creativity and
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a very nice healthy mix of all of you.
alright, I won't keep you. I gotta get to bed. I got another day tomorrow. I get paid. I got Tuesday. I got Wednesday. Then I get paid Wednesday night by midnight.
All right, go get her.
500 a week out of your check. USAA.
I made 500 a week out of my check. The USAA. That's what I did with Citibank. 500 a week.
500 a week out of your check. To USAA. Oh, I see.
That's what I did with Citibank.
USAA. Why? What was the USAA?
That's a USAA credit card that I
Oh. Oh, I see. Okay.
last one I got USAA and Bank America.
Huh.
And the $2,500 that I did for you.
Oh.
I'll pop that on you. I closed the bank. Always says,
Okay.
this is what they said to me. But you never keep them home very long. But we can't make no money on you.
All right. I'll do that. So wait, should I keep? So okay. So 2 right now. I have the One Pass, and then I have Gulf Coast. Which one do I get rid of? Okay. All right. I'll do that. So wait, should I keep? So okay. So I have 2 right now. I have the One Pass, and then I have Gulf Coast. Which one do I get rid of? Okay. All right. I'll get rid of Gulf Coast.
Take care of me for 20 years. I told them I would say, listen, I need a loan. They said, how much you need? I said, well, not much. They said, we'll give you a signature
they essentially, because the what you call it, the percentage
if you pay it before you got
interest,
before your
the
payment
interest
starts.
doesn't accrue until then. Like if you're getting a loan from the bank, I guess it depends on the loan.
Yeah.
So then if you pay it before your payment starts, then there's no interest. It's okay, Dad. I've got exactly.
Yeah.
It's okay, Dad. I've got exactly what I need right now. Yeah.
Well, either that or what I'll do is I'll do it with them. That way you can teach me. Or I could teach you. Well, either that or what I'll do is I'll do it with them. That way he can teach me. I won't have to ask me. Or I could YouTube it. I might be able to do it myself.
Anyway, so other than that, I'm gonna let you go.
I gotcha. Drum X. Oh, I gotcha. Yummy.
So what are you into?
So what are you into? Yeah.
Let me tell you what I've always done. I live inexpensive so your mother can have more. That's what I did for you all your lives. I lived in a shack in Beach, beautiful, over the counter. And then wherever I lived, so that you guys came there and go, God, what is this? This is Nancy. And I said, well, this is where I live. You said, this is Nancy. And I said, well, this is where I live. So you can have more. You guys can buy that kid open account or bigger pop, bigger right. And I said, well, that's what it was. I was living in a shack. And you're like, God, you were terrible. I said, well, because you guys, just like now. I'll ask her. I said, I don't want any orange. I don't want cake with you. I don't want any milk. I don't want cake with you. I don't want any bacon. I don't want cake with you. So that's what it's all about. It's all about your mom. That's all it is.
Well, but can't you still have orange juice? And can't you still?
I don't like to have much of that. You know, I'm fine with it. I don't like wine. I mean, I don't like wine because it's too much. There's nothing good.
Yeah.
I'll take coffee tonight. I'll take she makes me hash browns with the eggs on it. And a piece of toast and peanut butter. That's good for me. That's enough. We have a filet mignon. We'll have that and a baked potato. That's good for me.
Yeah.
But I don't need a lot, you know. Like tonight, all I had all the meat. And a little bit of bread. That's all I want. Because I mean, I can't have a lot.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Oh, I think I remember the thing you got one.
Okay.
I get a phone call, right? I pick it up,
Kate?
My sister's daughter's daughter.
Oh, I think I remember who you're talking about.
Yeah, she's got a pair of twins.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, wow.
One of the girls gets up and says, "Hey, it's your niece. How are you?" I started laughing. I said, "I'm good. What are you guys doing?" "Well, we're all four sitting here talking on the phone. And we want to call you and see how you're doing."
Aw.
What do you want for us? Well, we're pretty smart. One of us is reading the encyclopedia. The other one's reading about our own mother. She's a doctor. I want to read my dad. I said, "Well, that's not the first thing I like to read."
Yeah.
I said, "Who's the smartest?" She goes, "Well, we're smarter than our own mother. She's a doctor." And I said, "Oh, pretty hot shit. How old are you?" She goes, "Probably big nine."
Yeah, leave it to the 9. Probably gonna be a girl, 11-year-old.
9, 6, 5.
Man, they're all girls. The husband's probably gonna be a girl in a few years' time. Oh, okay.
My niece that he married, so there's a lot of family there, see? So they're going to the fair, they told me they're gonna have
That's something
they're gonna feed bucket cats, and then they're gonna show them off this summer.
Man, when does the fair start?
The Iowa Fair's gonna start tomorrow there.
Oh, hey, that's something that you should probably do, and when you retire, man, we really, I want you've got to see your family. Like, you can't just like go home and bed.
Out of it and let it smell you on you. And then that cat will become your pet.
Yeah.
That will be your pet. She goes, "How do you know all this?" I said, "Well, that's what I did for Amy and Molly and Danny. And that's what I used to do. So I made them pets for them. And I said, they'll wish on you. They'll want more jelly beans." She goes, "That's amazing. How do you know all this?" I said, "Well, because I did it." She goes, "Wow. Mom can't keep in touch with Uncle Oliver because he knows everything." She said, "Your kid knows." Yes, he does. Send me the address, and I'll send you a surprise. She goes, "What kind of surprise is it?" I said, "It's like a surprise if I told you." She said, "Your boss like your smart sisters, so I said of each $5.
That's
Yeah, and you know, I was thinking it was hilarious that, you know, my niece, my sister's daughter, and her cousin was thinking one big house, got money, all this stuff, big
it's not
cars.
the paper.
You know, it's the fact that what I give them, they just think it's $4 million.
Well, you know, it's because, like, it is, though, because you're giving them, it's not like, it's not the paper that they're receiving that you're giving them, but it's,
It's
appreciate,
Yeah. But anyway, I thought you were gonna get good at that. Everything, you know.
oh, yeah, ooh, stickers, yeah, yeah.
And I stopped your bed got the stamps with stickers on it, they check in there. And so it's gonna be good.
that's something that, like, unfortunately I did not.
Because
Yeah.
I don't know about that. And then what does that mean? So let's not step up.
Yeah.
He gets right on it. And,
Yeah, that's something that, like, unfortunately I did not inherit from you.
all right, well, I'm gonna let you go. And I said you. I gotta go to bed. And your hand was set.
Me too. Yeah, there we go.
Tickets. I came home. And you said, and I said you were sitting there with your suitcase. And I said, and your hand was set by you. And I said, you gotta repeat this. And I got the phone call. I said, not a problem. I said, here we go. I said, I've got 4 tickets in my pocket. I said, and you said, what's that for? And I said, to go to the movie. And I said, you gotta repeat this if you wanna go. What is it? He said, and I said, who loves you, baby? And he said, who loves you, baby? I said, Mom, and lucky boy. And you told me, I said, Mom, and you never forgot that. And it's not only that, but now it's paid. So I get to have a baby, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me when I was in Idaho Falls. Oh, Mom, call us down and we got a boy. He called and said, well, we got a son now. I thought we got you pregnant. Did you have a baby? No. Okay. Well, let me talk to your man. Well, we got a real baby. And I said, oh, love of Jesus.
Oh my gosh, yeah. No way. Really? Yeah. You should have put it in your backseat.
Damn it, I just remembered it.
Yep. Oh my gosh, yeah. It's like, you know, it's the point of
way.
writing something down.
Really?
Damn. You shouldn't have put it in your backseat. You should put it. Yep. You should have put it where you can see it. It's like, you know, what's the point of writing something down if you're just gonna hide it, right? To help me out. Yeah. I also have to. That, yeah, yeah, everything's good. I'm chilling. I also have to. Yeah, he did. Yeah, Silk, I told you that yeah, Staff Sergeant Kuchia. But
yeah, that's good. I told him to step up to the pump. I said, you know, I'm not being an asshole. I'm just being frank. A Midwest guy, when you take on the lady, you know, come out, you gotta step up there. You take less for yourself and give them more.
yeah, he doesn't.
You're right.
He doesn't, you know, he doesn't take like where, like, if you were to definitely consider a person that I've ever, within the year, I've ever, I definitely, I want to, there's a few things that we have to
Work out.
yeah, like, where, like, if he were to propose to me, like, you know, within the year, like, that would be, that would not be smart. I don't have to worry about, to say no, and I feel like shitty. I don't have to worry about that because I can't say yes right now. I think we both are, yeah, like, yeah, the timeline
but we're in the same wavelength. Like, I don't have to worry about, like, I don't have to worry about that because I think we both are, yeah, the timeline is,
You just said you're on the same page.
yeah, we're in the same page.
Yeah, he just wants to make sure my mother died in 1999.
Well, Dad, I will say that I definitely, though, I suck. Work has done for all, I mean, let's get bad things.
My father never died until he was 90. My mother died in 99.
Well, they, it's also getting, well, Dad, I will say this, like, I think working has done, for all the bad things that it's done, of course it's done, like, about its purpose, which is provide, but, it's also given you, like, a schedule, a movement, and I think that, the most dangerous part about retirement for you when it comes up is, are you going to then just stop moving altogether? You've got to then go ahead and create your own destinations, like your own sense of urgency. You've got to keep moving, because Dad, when you stop moving is when you start dying. And that's true. It's very true. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's something that, or like come and like, schedule, like come see me and like, go out and, yeah. Right by my window. Yeah. Yeah, my yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well, Max has her own bed. So whenever I'm able to come and get like that, she's right by my window. Yeah, my room. Well, if I get, so whenever I'm able to come and get like that furniture and stuff from you guys. Who's her? Who's her? And if you need anything else. And if he needs anything else,
you can have it all. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed, so thank you for the conversation. Thank you. Love it.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking that
Whenever you get your mom to have a sale,
I was a tired thought that you need to get y'all the biggest music box possible. I'm sorry, I was just thinking that for my bad. That was a tired thought that escaped me. Hurry up and pull it out. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was a... It's been fucking fucking a nightmare?
Create a nightmare to get it because he's mean to Eddie.
Every time he puts his finger in his wedding ring, he fucks a nightmare.
Alright, so now anytime he put his finger in the ring in the nightmare, it creates a nightmare for him because he's mean to him. Yeah, you don't get it. But
I'm
anyway,
sorry.
that's alright. So another guy goes to the corner, and the lady's walking him down to the corner, and he says, you know, I can't believe you. She treated me like shit, and everything else. And so they walk in the courtroom, and he says, pulls it back. He starts screaming and hollering and says, God damn it, I can't believe it.
Oh, he went down to the court. Oh, that's good. Oh, he went down to the court. Hey, I like the first one. I laughed at that one, but you didn't like that. Oh, that's good. Hey, I like the first one. I laughed at that one, but you didn't like my laugh. Okay. Yeah, I get that one. Yeah, I do. So I'm glad you went home. I mean, can she hear him?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. So I'm glad you and Helen are getting along. It's unfortunate, but it seems like the healthiest choice.
What are you looking for, baby? Don't take your time, okay?
What did she say? she probably realized that she had done something. You got home and reminded her. That's probably what happened. But why is she doing that? Well, she probably realized that she hadn't done them. You got home and reminded her. Is probably what happened. But why is she doing them? Right, my mom explained. Yeah, she explained that. But right, my mom explained. Yeah, she explained that. But so the sheets need to be changed. Is that so the sheets? Oh, okay. So the sheets need to be changed because of that? So the sheets need to be changed because of that? Oh, okay. So, or not tonight. Isn't there extra sheets? Isn't there extra sheets that you put on there not instead of those? Oh, okay. Yeah, that would choke you basically. That would happen.
I've got a thing now where I can't have my
Okay.
head more than my body.
Yeah. Yeah, that would choke you basically in your sleep. Is that what happens? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Really? Oh, yeah. Okay. I bet you that feels like betrayal whenever Bear does that, you know? Yeah. I bet you that feels like betrayal whenever Bear's just like, you know? I bet so. Yeah.
She went back with Johnny and then she said, no, they'll be coming back. And I say this is all respect. And she was right on her heels.
Yeah.
It's the cutest thing you've ever seen.
I bet so.
Let me tell you, I've been paying all of her bills, 16 and 70. And I say this is all respect. Junior's funny. It cost every mother and me a lot of money. But I've got her, I'm paying them. It's 216 and 74 and 65. I mean, it's just appalling what I'm paying every month. But I'm getting it done. I'm doing it because I love your mother.
Thank you.
But it's
That is true. Like, it's crazy how, I mean, not like, yeah. Now that sounds mean, but like, man, that is true. Like, it's crazy how, I mean, not like, now that sounds mean, but like, Mom, that was the most suspicious nothing I've ever heard in my life. You said nothing. Mom, that was the most suspicious nothing I've ever heard in my life. She said nothing. Wait, she said what? Wait, she said what?
What the hell do I apply for? What do I apply to? I said, let's see, what's your name? She goes, Johanna. I said, she's like her name. I don't care what you know. And her dad, I said, Johanna. I said, what is that? And that's me. I said, I'm lost. And I guess he was $15 an hour. And I said, I don't care what the well is. I said, oh, that's what you need to do. Here's the pen, and bring the pen back. You can't have it. And she went back to her girlfriend and said, I can see he's going to be an asshole. And come back. And came and saying, I said, okay, give me my pen back. And everything. And she goes, something, next thing you know, I said, hey, Juliana, you're going to take the mattresses with me. I said, okay, can you get it? Since you got it. I said, yeah, right. You're right about it. Where did you put the tank? What does that mean? I said, well, you're just going to head in there and take one out. They sell it. I said, it's interesting. So I said, how many kids you got? She goes, 2. And I said, how many of them did your mother said your grandmother said? I said, how old is she to me? I thought she said 2 or 2.5.
No, it wasn't.
I said, that's interesting, mother. And I said, your mother said, your grandmother said you were 3 years of age. No, you were not. I got you.
No, it wasn't.
No, your grandmother was 3 years of age. For everything. I said, that's bullshit.
Oh no. Grandma? Where's she going now?
Yeah, she's got a new rolling country. She's flying from
Wait, what?
She's flying off.
Oh no. Grandma?
Yeah.
Where's she going now?
She's flying up something on the stage. Yeah, she's coming down the stage. Yeah, right. Okay, so anyway, she's coming down with dogs and Pete. More dogs and Pete. The stage.
Dad, if any
The
dog
stage.
is
Your
not named
grandmother's
that dog.
shit dogs and Pete. Man, dogs that your grandmother's
It's fine. Dad, if any dog is not named Babe, that dog is a shit dog. Or? Yeah, Dad, I have to open tomorrow, so. Or? You actually really did make a really good egg. Yeah. I'm tired. Aw. Yeah. Yeah, that's the egg sandwich. You actually really did make a really good egg sandwich. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you getting up early with me. Yeah, it was impressive. Playing bouncy ball with me, like making me snacks and stuff. I do. I think you finally told me your food or something.
They all came down, you couldn't believe it was out in the yard.
Yeah, it was impressive. Like.
You know why they came down, don't you?
Yeah. I think you finally told me you had food or something that you
I put breadcrumbs out in the yard.
Yeah.
So you would think I was magic. You alright, listen, I'm like,
Yeah.
I have to go to bed, right?
I love you.
I can drive an hour to work.
Good night.
Alright, Denver, take care of yourself. We love you. We love you. Babe loves you. Juliana loves you. And I love you.
I love you. Alright, Dad, go to bed. Hey, I'm sorry. It's probably way too late. You and Adam called. Yeah. It's probably way too late now. Hey, I'm sorry. It's probably way too late. You and Adam called. Yeah.
So they was like, well, I'm gonna come back. So I put at the point before I gave it to them, but they didn't have all my parts. Because when I first started there, somebody came bought some brakes that said, all these brakes that you use. So from that day forward, I check all my parts, right, Chris? So I called the alternator yesterday. I looked at the part before I gave it to them, but they didn't have enough money, so they had to come back. So I put the alternator on the canvas. So Wesley, when they came back, Wesley was inside because I was outside smoking. So Wesley sold it to him, right? So they called back last night and said the alternator was not working. So Wesley was like, okay, if it's not working, you can bring it back here. So today at 8:30 something, they came back and was like, oh, the alternator y'all sold us yesterday was the wrong one. And I'm like, no, it wasn't. I specifically looked at it. I said, but come back in the morning.
Wait, Adam said I'm doing what you did earlier. Right. Wait, Adam said I'm doing what you did earlier. No. That is not okay.
I showed Adam that the point number that was on
But you don't, but you that you never do that. You never act based off of being petty. Like, it doesn't work.
and gave them their money back.
That is not okay. But you don't, but that you never do that. You never act based off of being petty. Like, that doesn't work.
Right.
Alright, I'm gonna have to get Adam's side. I'm gonna let him say what he's gonna say, but I'm glad I heard your side first. God damn it. God damn it. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to get Adam's side. I'm gonna let him say what he's gonna say, but I'm glad I heard your side first. Alright, bye. Alright, Adam. So what you gotta say about this one, buddy? Thank you for letting me know. I'll give him a call back. Alright, bye. Alright, Adam. See what you gotta say about this one, buddy. Hey, Adam, you called? No, I'm good. What's up? Hey, Adam, you called? Okay. No, I'm good. What's up? Oh shit, you texted me too. Okay, you go ahead.
Yeah, he's like. Yeah, he's letting.
I couldn't get a hold of anybody. They're yelling, these dudes are not leaving. This is like, it was like 8:51, I think. This is finally whatever. I did the reserve or something like that. They just told me to hold me. If we get that,
So do you know why? Do you know why Destiny was adamant about the alternator?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know why beyond that? Why she was refusing? So do you know why? Do you know why Destiny was adamant about the alternator and not returning it?
Correct. So Destiny knew it was
Do you know why beyond that? Time to get to see why she was refusing to give them the return.
I was on the other side of the store helping customers whenever they started this whole thing.
Correct. So Destiny knew what was going on.
But sometimes you gotta
But
let
did you
her-
take the time to get to see
Adam,
why she
Adam.
was saying no?
Adam, trust me when I say I've experienced
The-
customers extremely irate. I've experienced customers.
But sometimes you gotta let.
Trust me,
Adam,
I have experienced
Adam.
way more difficult
Trust me when I say I have experienced
what they were
customers
last night.
extremely
Even if I
irate.
wasn't there,
I have experienced customers
dealt with that.
to the point of
Do you
them
remember when I
wanting to
said
get
sometimes you
physical.
just have to let
Trust me, Adam, when I say I have
as
experienced
loud
way more
and as
difficult
mad as they
customers
wanna be.
than what they were
Like
last
by
night.
allowing it, that means
Even if
like,
I wasn't there,
you know,
trust me when I
not
say I've dealt with
trying-
that.
Like sometimes,
And
by
do you remember
trying
when
to
I
do
said sometimes you just have to let
you make it even
customers
worse
be
because
as irate and loud and as mad
you're
as they
putting
want to
more
be?
energy into something that would die out. and you
Like
don't
by
need to
allowing
give
it, that means like, you know, not trying. Like sometimes by trying to diffuse the situation, you make it
Well,
even
beyond-
worse
so
because
beyond- yeah, so so beyond that,
because you're putting
so
more
I-
energy
so
into
I heard
something
about
that
the
would die out
situation,
on its own if you didn't give it
Destiny
oxygen.
was the one who had pulled that alternator and looked at it specifically, so she knew.
They were getting loud. It was getting like serious. Like,
Well, beyond
Well,
that though.
Okay.
So
Another,
I heard about the
thing,
situation.
And another thing, like I mean,
Destiny was the
appreciate
one
that
who had
you
pulled
were-
that
you were
alternator and
just-
looked at it
you were
specifically,
taking
so she
into
knew
she told me none
the
of
advice
this.
that you were given by Destiny, which is like you take care of the customers.
well. Okay,
and,
another
you know,
another thing, and
so-
another thing. Like I mean, I appreciate that you
Correct,
were
but you have to-
you were taking into
whenever
consideration
you are-
the advice that you were given by
every
Destiny, which was like
situation is
take
unique.
care of the customers.
And with that
Um,
being said,
and,
you cannot take
you
the
know,
most
I-
recent advice
so-
you were given and apply it.
That's what I
You
was
have
just
to take
told.
Correct,
every
but you
time
have
you
to. So
were given
whenever
advice.
you
And
are.
everything you
Every
learn,
situation
you
is
have
unique
to
and
apply
different,
all
and
of it at the
with
same
that being
time.
said, you cannot
And
take the
so
most
that
recent
means that
advice
you
you
will
were
not be
given and
making
apply
the
it.
same decision
You
the
have to
same
take
with having the
every
same-
time
yeah,
you were
so
given advice
an alternator
and
is a pretty,
everything
like, a
you
big,
learn.
yeah, it's a big
You
price
have
tag.
to apply all of it at the same
you have
time.
somebody who had a password.
And
they
so
were longer
that
than
means that
you.
you will not be
Next
making the
to
same
you, she wasn't
decision with the
asking
same,
you for
with
help.
having the same,
She had-
yeah. So an alternator is a pretty like a big, it's a big price item. You have somebody who had a password there longer than you, like next to you. She wasn't asking you for help. She had.
Of you stepping in and like, she obviously didn't say that with the intent of you just doing a return. She said that because.
But she said that. But
this
she
is me
said
being
that out of
right.
aggravation of you stepping in and like, she obviously didn't say that with the intent of you just doing a return. She said that because she was frustrated and this is me just knowing Destiny, right?
If I were in that situation, if I would have stepped in, it would have been like, what's going on here? And I would have listened. And I would have probably backed up Destiny and been like,
Right.
alright.
Honestly,
you
Adam,
commit-
if I were
you
in that
committed-
situation, if
Hey,
anything,
get the fuck
if
out
I
of
would
here.
have stepped in, it would have been like, what's going
committed-
on here? And I would have listened.
So then why didn't that happen?
And I would have probably backed up Destiny.
So
and
then
been like, all right,
why in the
I'm
hell?
like
why
you come
in
at
the hell
you
would
come at it at
why
the same
would
with
they
this.
act-
Hey,
because
get the fuck
what
out of
you did
here.
was encourage that
You
behavior.
come at
Back
it.
in the morning, I talked to the store manager.
So then why didn't
by
that
doing the
happen?
return.
They can't. That's what I'm saying. They didn't
You
stop.
cannot
They just kept
encourage
going.
that behavior.
So then why in the hell would you think about it. What you did was encourage that behavior for future by doing the return. You cannot encourage that behavior, especially if it gets. You encouraged it by doing the return. No, Adam, you encouraged it by doing the return.
There were more factors. There were more. Adam, you are going at all of these situations. You are invested emotionally, and you cannot be invested emotionally.
There were more factors.
Because
There were more. Adam, you are going at all of these situations. You are invested emotionally, and you cannot be invested emotionally with.
for example, the first one with the
Because listen to me, Adam. You gotta listen to me.
It
Like,
was understanding that
there are reasons why behind both of these transactions,
and not just
for example, the first one with the Freon, it wasn't just a customer getting money back. It was understanding that the customer wasn't trying to get money back. They were also buying something that was more expensive than the Freon, and not just.
the woman came in. She hadn't bought. She had just gotten the Freon for like not even 5 minutes.
I don't know what Dusty told you, but like, I mean, I definitely had to give her money back.
All right, so this is my understanding with the Freon. All right, the woman came in. She hadn't bought the. She had just gotten the Freon for like not even 5 minutes.
Pretty sure it was like Dusty's friend. Like, she kept waiting for the time. Like, just, like, they don't really have anybody else. So, she was like,
Okay.
So you that one was
No,
suspicious.
no, I didn't know her.
Okay. Well, from what I was told, the Freon, the Freon situation was
I don't know.
that Destiny was the one who undid the thing. So you that one was tab that was on there. Well, from what I was told, the Freon, the Freon situation was she was going off of that Destiny was the one who undid the thing. So undid the tab that was on there, and then she also didn't she was going off of the assumption that the customer was having difficulty putting the Freon in, and a lot of customers don't realize that you have to take the tab off and do it a certain way to get it to work. They had not paid for it yet. Okay, well, it depends. I guess still, Destiny showing them how it works, or how to use the Freon, or what have you. Isn't just like, if that wasn't the only transaction they were doing, if they were getting other things. It depends. I don't know, whatever tab you're talking about. But regardless, you really have to fill out the situation. So if the customer isn't just if that wasn't the only transaction they were doing, if they were getting other things, if they were actually they're not just there to scam, but they're there to really just trying to get their vehicle back in working order, whatever they're doing. The alternator was the right, but and so similar to that situation, you in this situation with the alternator, correct, right, correct. The customers did, correct. Right, but and so similar to that situation, you're just in this situation with the alternator, you were not asked, right? The customers did, correct. They don't want to hear it, do they? They just want their money. Right, exactly, Adam. Adam, I'm very familiar with that type of customer and with that type of situation. Well, they don't want to hear it, do they? They just want their money. Adam, you should have really. Right, exactly, Adam. Adam, I'm very familiar with that type of customer and with that type of situation. Well, that's why you should not have, honestly, Adam, you should have really backed Destiny up by not doing the return. Well, then you call the police. Well, then Well, then you call the police. Well, then you don't think that they know that? You don't think that they're being that way on purpose? You don't think that they know that? You don't think that they're being that way on purpose? That alternator and knew exactly what it looked like going out the store in the box. Destiny would be the one to know. Destiny's the one who pulled that alternator and knew exactly what it looked like going out the store in the box. Destiny would be the one to know. No, what you ask is you first of all, you don't talk in front of the customer and pull Destiny to the side and ask her what's going on, and ask, why didn't you ask her?
No, what you ask
have to
is
make that
you
situation occur, Adam. You can't
first
expect
of all,
it
you
to-
don't talk in front of the customer. You pull Destiny to the
I
side
don't
and ask her what's
expect
going
Adam.
on. You
This
know,
is a
and
teaching
ask.
moment. This is a learn. This is lessons that are happening. I'm not mad, Adam.
That you have to make that situation occur, Adam. You
I'm
can't
just-
expect it.
Okay, this must be what people assume or think.
I don't
I'm not
expect,
mad at you,
Adam.
and I'm not trying
This
to
is
talk
a
down at
teaching
you.
moment. This
I'm
is
just
a
being
learn.
serious.
This is lessons that are happening. I'm not mad, Adam. I'm not mad. I'm just okay. This must be what people assume or think. I'm not mad at you, and I'm not trying to talk down at you. I'm just being serious. Don't take it. I know. Well, so you had to make a decision, right? You look, and you made it. But you made with that being said though, by you making the wrong decision. Well, two things happened. One, so you had to make a decision, right? You look, and you made it. Two, but you made with that being said though, by you making the wrong decision, two things happened. You know, like one, you learned that you had to be the one to make a decision, right? You had to make a decision. And two,
things could have
you
been done differently.
learn, or you are currently learning, what that means, like what that decision costs. You know, like what you could have done differently. You know, now we're going through as to why you made the decision, as to what things could have been done differently, what could have been done better. What what it means, like this is. I promise you, after this, you're gonna remember whatever lessons you learn here. And sometimes the only way that you learn a lesson is by making the mistake.
There's nothing,
So,
but like,
and
you know,
perhaps like this is
it's
just one of those lessons that.
Such a
It was going to happen eventually, and so best to happen as soon as possible.
Like from this point forward, no.
There's nothing, but like your choice to return the alternator. It's not such a detrimental choice that it's going to completely like mess everything up from this point forward. No, it's it is what it is. Like it is okay, Adam.
Happen in the
But
future, and
you do need to listen to
learning how
what should have been done differently. What
manipulate your perspective so that
what
it
could have,
so that it doesn't like
what would need to happen in the
like,
future, and basically learning how to
I think allowing
how
it
to,
like, I think allowing like all that energy,
manipulate
like, the
your
high
perspective
energy to, like,
so that it
affect,
doesn't
rub off on you, and
so
like,
that it doesn't
cause
like
this, like
feel
cause
like you need
anxious
to.
pursuit of
I don't know.
resolve. Like that's
I think allowing it to like, I
doesn't-
think allowing like all that energy, like the high energy, to like affect,
It's all
like
good.
rub off on you, and like
just-
cause this like
whenever
cause
the next
the
time, like,
anxious
like a
pursuit of
Destiny
resolve.
thing, or,
Like that's
or
that doesn't
like a Nick and you thing, for example, or if there's somebody who's
it's all
had a
good.
password, like
just
longer.
whenever
The
the next time like it's like a Destiny and you thing, or like
although
or like a Nick and you thing, for example, or if there's somebody who's had a password
like that,
like longer,
and nobody to default back to,
like in order it'd be Destiny would have been the one in charge, right?
Think about how
Although I am
it's,
glad,
like,
I am
think
glad
about
that you
the solution.
did make a choice, like make a decision, because it'll be you
that
in
yourself,
charge
but,
one
in the
nights
future,
like
you
that,
really- you gotta-
and nobody to default back
gotta
to,
back
and
up,
to
like,
be
your-
able
like, the
to
other
like
person who's there, and if
think
you- and if
about
there- if you
how
really think that
like
there
think
needs to be
about
a different
the
choice,
solution. then the one that you have to do that yourself. But you know, in the future, like you've gotta not in front of the customer. You gotta back up like like the other person who's there, and if you really think that there needs to be a different choice, you know, than the one that they're making, you gotta pull them aside and ask them about it, talk to them about it, not in front of the customer. And even if it's like, how am I supposed to do that? Well, the way that you do that is you make that situation happen by saying, you know, like, hey, excuse me, like, you know, hey, excuse me, sorry, I need to, you know, talk to you for a minute. This is urgent, Destiny. Like, can you follow me back here? Like, you know. What's your reasoning why you think that? And then you ask, like, hey, what's going on? You know, like, fill me in, or like, why are you saying no? Like, you know, like, what's your reasoning why if you think that you weren't, you know, because the way it came off was that so your perception is that, you know, you were just, you know, implementing what Destiny had just taught you, which is just like, you know, take care of the customer. You weren't right. Exactly. You weren't trying to. It's exactly how it came off.
This was not based off of anything that had happened recently. Like, it was not a result of like me trying to be like, you know, looking back at her or some shit.
Right. Exactly. You weren't trying to. It's exactly how it came off. Well, she did make the decision. The decision was no. Right, and that's and you're right about that. She should have just stopped, let her know be no, and have continued to help with closing duties. Well, she did make the decision. Correct. The decision was no. So. Right, and that's and you're right about that. She should have just stopped, let her know be no, and have continued to help with closing duties and let them be irate. That's correct. You just have to have like that solid foundation of like, this is the answer, and then, you know, allow whatever. You don't know until you know. Like, you don't know until like allow it to be. It's just getting that, being able to have like the. Henceforth continue. You just have to have like that solid foundation of like, this is the answer, and then, you know, allow whatever response is gonna occur, like allow it to be. Keep trying to like say. Just allow it, and then, you know, henceforth continue doing what you're doing without even trying to. You gave them an answer. They can call you know, console the customer or explain. Keep explaining. Keep trying to like take up. Keep trying to like save, like, you know, save face. You don't need to save face with the customer. Let them think what they think. Let them say what they say. You gave them an answer. They can call you a bitch and a liar all they want, but, you know, at the end of the day, what are they gonna do? You know, call customer service. Great. Yeah, I mean, right. Well, but like, here's the thing is like, right. But like, the problem is like, even though like you you did, and like, you know, kudos to you, Adam. And thank you. I'm grateful
Right.
that you
Well,
made the decision.
but like,
You know, you
here's
got
the thing is like,
just finished and over with, and you got him out the store.
right.
You know,
But
you
like
got
the
him
problem
fulfilled.
is like, even though like you were
So, you know,
trying,
what needs
like
to be done was
you
done.
did, and like, you know,
And
kudos to
now,
you,
you
Adam.
know,
And
it
thank
can
you.
be done differently.
I'm grateful that you did
And now
decide
you know
you
why.
made a decision.
At the end of all
You know,
of
you
it,
got the situation
why
just
it's-
finished
it's
and over with, and
why
you got him out
you
the store. You know, it was about time for
actually
close.
have, you did
So,
not have
you know,
her
what needed
back
to be done was
because
done.
of the final decision
And
of
now
how
you
the
know
fi-
it
how
can be
the-
done
how it was
differently.
finally resolved.
And now you know why.
Right.
At the end of all of it,
So-
why it's why you didn't actually have, you did not have her back because of the final decision of how how it was finally resolved. Right.
They got one over on us, you know, it's what
So-
it is. You gotta take it as a...
customer's perspective and everything like they want, or not digging all of their information. Don't know if they gave you the right information, but probably not think about it.
Well, yeah, but he didn't. They got one over on us. You know, it's what it is. We just gotta take it as a.
She's obviously been around these parts a lot longer. She knows what our alternator looks like. You know, that Wesley is just over the phone listening at.
Well,
listening
yeah,
to what
but
you're
he
asking.
didn't see. Like, here's
And
the
yeah,
thing
and
is
he's
like,
not he's not
you know,
looking at
Destiny's
the part
did look at
anyway
the
with you
part.
right now.
She's
Destiny's
obviously
the
been
one
around
who
these
looked at the
parts a
part
lot
before,
longer.
and
She
she's
knows
looking at
what
the part they're
our
trying to
alternator
bring
looks
back.
like. You know,
Destiny
Wesley
knows,
is just
which is why
over
she's
the
saying
phone
no.
listening
And
to what you're
also,
asking.
like, to be
And
frank,
yeah, and
Destiny
he's not
probably,
he's
like,
not looking
Destiny
at the
and them
part
communicating the way
anyway
they
with you
were,
right now.
it
Destiny's the
probably
one who
wasn't
looked at the
as,
part
like, it
before, and she's
probably
looking at the part
only
they're trying to
seemed-
bring
it
back.
probably seemed a lot more
Destiny
chaotic,
knows,
and,
which is why she's saying no.
It probably
And
did, though.
also, like, to
more
be
chaotic than
frank,
it actually
Destiny probably,
was.
like,
You know what I
Destiny
mean?
and them communicating the way they were, it probably wasn't as,
Yeah.
like, it probably only
exactly.
seemed, it probably seemed a lot more chaotic.
It sounds like really, really bad, and I bet you it's like...
It probably did though.
Right, but what
like
I'm
more
saying,
chaotic
Adam,
than it actually
what I'm
was.
saying, Adam, is
You know
like
what I mean?
They were communicating to each other in a way that
Yeah,
seemed
yeah,
a lot
exactly.
more
It
worse
sounds
than it
sounds
actually
insane, and it
was.
sounds like really, really
like,
bad. And I bet you it's like
When you have a customer, I'm helping a customer.
right. But what I'm saying, Adam, is
Adam.
like they were
I know-
communicating to
yes,
each other
this is
in a
correct.
way that seems a lot more
Correct.
worse than it actually.
I'm not
was.
saying
And, like,
I'm not saying that it is. What I'm saying though is that, you know, as far as the way that Destiny handled
I
it,
know,
no,
Adam.
she did not handle
I
it.
understand.
She
Yes,
did not
this is
handle
correct.
it professionally, from what I'm hearing, and she did not
Correct.
handle it within the O'Reilly.
I'm not
culture.
saying
And
that
she
it is.
also
What I'm
kept
saying
antagonizing,
though
which
is
does
that
not
you know, as far as the way that
help
Destiny
no,
handled
right?
it, no, she did not handle it. She did not handle it professionally, from what I'm hearing, and she did not handle it within the O'Reilly culture. And she also kept antagonizing, which does not help. Does not help a no be a no, right?
So keeping that in mind, it's because, you know, at that point, like, emotions were what was speaking. Like, there was, and that's not, you can't allow that to happen
I never
either.
said I was going to do it. I just was
So with keeping that in mind, it's because, you know, at that point, like, emotions were what was speaking. Like, there was, and that's not, you can't allow that to happen either.
I don't know what to do whenever she said that, and I've got these two guys staring me in the face. Guys look at me like that, and she's smiling, like, I'm literally sitting there.
At that point,
Not knowing what to do. Like, I don't know. I'm yelling. It took me like 10 seconds to just, like, silently just, like,
we don't give a fuck about your job, Adam. You know that.
At that point,
I said, if you're lying to me about this, I'm gonna lose my job. I just told her, that's what I said.
you don't give a fuck about your job,
No,
Adam. You
don't
know
be
that.
sorry. Look, Adam, don't be sorry. Just like, well, honestly, don't be sorry. Be better, and you will be from this point forward. You'll be better equipped when another situation like this happens, and you'll only be better equipped whenever you.
No,
learn
don't be
what
sorry. Look, Adam, don't be
ill-equipped
sorry.
is like.
Just like, well, honestly, don't be
This
sorry.
is experience. be better, and you will be from this point forward. You'll be better equipped when another situation like this happens, and you'll only be better equipped whenever you learn what being ill-equipped is like. And then, you know, this is experience. This is a good thing. You know, it's not, of course, like, you know, expecting you to always make, like, the choice that should be made is a fool's wish, because then if you continue to rank up higher and higher and get more promotions, and yet you never get put into a situation like this, what happens whenever you come so far into a career and then finally a situation like this occurs, but now the stakes, and now the stakes are at, well, you are the fault, like, you are the guy that makes the final decision, and now, like, everything but still every situation, every decision is now that you make are serious ones, and so, you know, another RSS, you know what I'm saying. I was here is arguing. So now I know what to do is but still every situation is unique. But now what you'll be able to take from this is like, okay, very irate customers. You know, another RSS that I was here is arguing. And then now I know what to do is to, you know, ask RSS like, hey, you know, what's going on privately, right? And you let them explain to you what's going on. You ask why. Okay, and then do you want me to handle it if it's somebody who's above me, right? Do you want me to handle it? Yeah, you know. Yeah. But, yeah. I mean, honestly, like, it's a good thing that this happened. It's a good thing that happened. You'll be better equipped. I mean, honestly, like, a very valuable lesson. So it's a good thing that this happened. It's a good thing it happened the way it did. You'll be better equipped in the future. You got to allow, like, this is a very valuable lesson, and one that I've just learned over time, dealing, you know, with customers who, you know, they're cursing you out, like, they're threatening to go ahead and, like, you know, pop a cap in your ass, or maybe they even grab something off the counter. I'm just talking about my personal experience. You know, they grab something out of your hand, and then they run out, like, you know, these things.
They're not identical situations. And all these things that this girl was talking about earlier, these guys are now doing the two-legged dance. They were like, I'm gonna do this and that. Like, all this, I just been saying that.
They're trying to call.
All these things that do, even though it's, again, I'm not just comparing to the situation, but that it just happened. So you have to take that into consideration.
Yeah. Yeah, if they're threatening to call. Yeah. Well, that's good to know. I think another thing too with her is like, you know, for her what was frustrating is, well, also, you know, thinking like from her perspective is like, you know, to you it seems like the situation's getting out of control. I think another thing too with her is like, you know, for her what was frustrating is, well, also, you know, thinking like from her perspective is like you know,
Honestly, it's a
to
cultural
you it
difference.
seems like it's the situation's getting out of
as
control,
well as,
but you know, to her like the situation
like a
is being handled.
comfortability
Okay.
difference.
So,
Um,
like the difference there, of course,
So to her,
being like a
um,
honestly, it's a cultural difference,
it seemed like
uh,
came up and basically
as well as
against
like a comfortable
no,
comfortability
I
difference.
know Adam. I'm just explaining the other perspective.
So to her, the situation was in control, and it seemed like you
and
came
then
up
basically,
and you basically
you know, whenever
went
you
against.
you let Destiny know towards them, like,
Yeah, no, I know you, I know Adam. I'm just
basically
explaining
that
her the other perspective.
know her situation.
Yeah.
Make the customer happy, so
And that basically, you know, whenever you let Destiny know towards them, like, okay, well, you know, basically that when the other girl, you know, her situation that, you know, you said make the customer happy, so you're just trying to calm down and like get him out of here. To do. Well, the thing is too is like you gotta also keep in mind like it's not you can't allow somebody else's choices of how to handle a customer. Well, the thing is too is like you gotta also keep in mind like it's not you can't allow
that
somebody else's
you can't allow
choices
perception
of
to
how to
be
handle a
what-
customer or
what
like
rides
the advice that they
decision-making,
give
like,
or
as
even
in,
like the
you know, if it
decision
makes you
that
look
they make in
bad,
front of you.
like-
You can't
like,
allow
okay, that
that
doesn't so
to
much matter
to
as
be
the situation being handled well.
you can't
right?
allow
So, like,
perception to be
so,
what
course,
rides the
like,
decision
you know,
making, like as in
perhaps it's-
you know
it's
if it makes you
hurtful.
look bad,
You know, you have a
like
coworker
like
come up and then
okay,
just
that
suddenly be
doesn't
like, oh,
so
no,
much
that's not right,
matter
you
as
know,
the
da, da, da,
situation
da, da,
being
da, da.
handled
Well,
well,
you
right?
know,
So like
man, shit, that's embarrassing
So,
if they end up being
of
corrected
course,
to them
like,
in front of
you
the
know,
customer, and then also,
perhaps
like, it's
hurtful
you know,
if,
it's like a
you know, you have a
belittlement of your
coworker come up and then
coworker,
just
you
suddenly
know,
be like, oh no,
we
that's
shouldn't
not
do
right,
that.
you know,
We should
da da da,
all
this,
want
that, and the
to
other. Well,
maintain
you know,
the
man,
assumption
shit,
that we're
that's embarrassing
professionals,
if they
we
end up
understand
being
what we're
correct and
doing,
they
including
just
our
sit down in front of a
coworkers.
customer and then
But
also
with that
like
said,
it belittles,
if at the end
you
of
know,
the day,
it's like
the
a
customer
belittlement of your
is
coworker, and you know,
if at
we
the
should
end of the
do
day,
that.
the
We should all
transaction
want
is
to
being
maintain
held with,
the
like,
you
with
know,
this
the
team,
assumption
and
that we're
the
professionals and we
customer
understand what we're
is
doing, including our
ideally,
coworkers.
taken care of as well as
But
the
with that
store.
said, if at the end of the
Then
day the
even
customer
if,
is
you know,
being,
even
if
if,
at
like,
the end of the day the
your
transaction
coworker
is
made
being
you
held
look
with
like
with
shitty,
esteem
made
and
you look
the
shitty, then,
customer is ideally taken care of as well as
you
the
know,
store,
it's so what, almost.
then
like, and I get it,
even
like, it's
if
not cool, but, like,
you know, even if like
you know, and
your
taking into
coworker made
consideration
you
with the Freon thing,
look like
you
you
know, what do
like
we do,
a
like,
shitty,
take care of the customer,
made you look
right?
shitty,
But
then
also, like, from what I'm hearing with the Freon, and like honestly,
you
I
know,
feel
it's
like this
so what
example is,
almost like, and I get it, like it's not cool, but
well,
like
because at the end of the day,
you
like,
know,
you
and
can't,
you take into
it's
consideration with the
there's a
Freon thing,
line
like you know, what do we do?
between, you
Like
know,
we take care of the
taking
customer,
things
right?
personally
But
and,
also like from what
like,
I'm hearing with the Freon, and like honestly, I feel like this example is. Well, because at the end of the day, like you can't.
well, like an attempt.
It's
Well, yeah, but like
there's a
difference
line
between like,
between you know
attempting to
taking
use the
things
Freon and not
personally
working,
and like
then like the Freon being used and like and actually like just trying to return the bottle itself. Like,
well,
was it
like an
empty?
attempt. Well, yeah, but like there's a difference between like attempting to use the Freon it not working, and then like the Freon being used and like and actually like just trying to return the bottle itself. Like, was it empty?
It wasn't empty. It wasn't empty. And this is like they didn't use it. What I mean, they wasn't that they took it out there, go to the saw that they didn't. I guess it wasn't the problem, or maybe just a little bit of they had a little bit too much. I mean, this is that's doing. I mean, this is doing knows more than me. So he knows. I mean, he's the one who said it's definitely
At that point, what you do, because I've had a similar situation where I said no, and Dewey came around and he was just like, yeah, no, you can just do it, and I was like, well, then you're gonna do it because I'm not putting my numbers on that. I'm not comfortable with it. You just, whenever you said no. At that point, what you do, because I've had a similar situation where I said no, and Dewey came around and he was just like, yeah, no, you could just do it, and I was like, well, then you're gonna do it because I'm not putting my numbers on that. I'm not comfortable with it. You just, whenever you said no, and then you have another person like that come and like basically go against what you just told the customer, and like, you know, like, yeah, that's not cool. That's what you do, is you say no. You do it then. You have your own numbers. I'm not comfortable with this, but you clearly are, so you can do it. If you want this customer to get the return, that's how it's gonna happen, because it won't be through me. Okay. You have to stand on game. Like you know, like, and I get it. Like it can be. Yeah. The other side's easy. Yeah, and at that point you have every right to take them out and, you know, call the police if they don't. You're gonna say, I need you to leave the store right now, sir. At this point you're trespassing, and I will call 911. Yeah, and at that point you have every right to kick them out. Yeah, and then you know, call the police if they're not leaving, especially after 9 o'clock. That's a problem. You're gonna say, I need you to leave the store right now, sir. At this point you're trespassing, and I will call 911. Well, you text them, yeah, and you didn't answer until you're texting. Yeah, and then you would call 911 if they're not leaving, especially after 9 o'clock. That's a problem. You know, they've been here this Of course, you let Nick know that you're calling 911 before you do. Because well, you text him, yeah, and he didn't answer until you're texting. You text him, hey, just to let you know, there's customers who refuse to leave the store after 9. You know, they've been here this X amount of time. I'm calling 911 because there needs to be a legal escort for our safety. Nick just doesn't answer. Nick doesn't answer phone calls yet. Well, I've learned that. That wasn't explicitly said to me, but I picked up on it. Nick just doesn't answer. Nick doesn't answer phone calls. You have to text him. Like if it's something that deems, you know, response. Well, I've learned that. That wasn't explicitly said to me, but I picked up on it. Because it depends on what you're texting him. Like if it's something that deems, you know, response. So like because he's got to do that, he's got to let the leash. Which means he has to allow either whenever you text him with the problem. Well, that's no. See, that's the thing though. Sometimes he does. He responds to what he deems necessary. So like because he's got to do that, he's got to let the leash loose. And that you have the tools. Which means he has to allow either whenever you text him what the problem is. If there's no response, that means you need to take control of the reins. You have to figure out something that you can figure out, that you're capable of, and that you have the tools to figure out without Nick being the tool. Yeah, no, you needed to make the wrong decision though. You needed to. You needed to in order to learn.
Well, you know what? He actually said that to me. That's crazy. He just said that. He said, I forget how he said it, but he literally said something.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Mr. Tony was sending me a text that says, it's like a Bible verse, or said something about it going, like, just out of nowhere. Like, right before all this happened, there's no easy. And I was like, in the church out about it. I was like, man, you know, all this is going on. What happened, like, right before that? But, you know, I mean, it was silent in the store. Like, nobody was talking at all. Like, not for this time being, not this. that's it, like, just,
Yeah, God
he
had.
sends me this typical inspired text, but like it was just really kind of like so I felt like I was like, hey, bro, I just
God,
said that, you know, he was just like, yeah, I just listened to you.
God
It was just
speaks
that
to
was just
everyone. Yeah, God had, but I'm only getting through to those
Continue for listening.
you know,
Yeah.
and if God is an
Yeah,
uncomfortable,
God-
like, noun or word to use,
God
you could even say,
speaks to
like,
everyone,
but
only gets through to those whose heart is open.
the light,
You know,
speaks
and
to
if God is an
everyone, like,
uncomfortable
what-
like noun
what matters
or word
speaks
to
everyone,
use,
but only
you
those
could
who
even
are
say
open
like
to what they
the
need.
truth speaks to everyone. You know,
That includes even being
the
an
light
instrument
speaks to everyone. Like what matters
that
speaks to
knowledge.
everyone, but only those who are open
So,
to what
Tony
they need
is
will
that
receive it.
is
Okay, and you know that
what-
includes even being an instrument
that's awesome
for wisdom, for that knowledge.
play
You
the
know,
tune that was requested of him.
and so you know Tony is what Tony is an instrument, and that's awesome that he went ahead and played the tune that was requested of him. So that's very. Man, I don't even.
He is an instrument that he was that's exactly what it was. It was like he was doing what he was doing for that reason. So I think he was. That's why Mr. Tony was like, but look, I know it's late. I'm sure it's late. That's the same.
I'll give her a call when I don't know if she's gonna be asleep by the time I call her. But I'll do what I can to let her know what the other side of it is. I'll give her a call when I don't know if she's gonna be asleep by the time I call her. But I'll do what I can to let her know what the other side of it is.
She's probably, I mean, whatever you say to her tonight, I'm telling you, I know this girl very well, very good friends. We've had something like this happen before, and she got me sent home. I don't know if I told you that before when you were saying she would go outside and smoke and talk to her boyfriend. But that's that up to anybody. So, like, right now, she's not good.
I say this, like, I don't know, whenever it comes to whenever like the perception of somebody else, and let's just use the example of somebody you're working with.
I say this, like, I don't know, whenever it comes to whenever like the perception of
that
somebody else,
they
and
are
let's just use the
thinking or
example of
feeling
somebody you're
a
working
certain
with,
kind of way about
whenever
you
there
individually,
is the
and
sense,
so
and with this,
So
and
then
sense
now
can actually
there are
be
actions,
replaced with the word assumption,
responses,
that
and
they are
there's
thinking
this
or
entire
feeling
perception
a
that is
certain kind of
now
way about you
founded
individually,
on
and
assumption
so
of
so
what
then now
what
there
this other
are
person is
actions,
thinking and feeling.
you know, responses, and there's this entire perception that is now founded on
would say
the assumption
regardless,
of
even if
of
like
what this other
Yeah,
person
well,
is
like I said,
thinking and feeling.
regardless, whenever like your perception is based on how somebody else feels about you, nothing good comes out of it.
Well, I would say regardless,
It's always
even if
best
like
to go ahead and
yeah, well, like I
work
said,
with
regardless,
the world.
you know, whenever like
with the
your perception
foundation
is
of,
based on how
like,
somebody else
everything's
feels about
good,
you,
like,
nothing
know,
good comes out of
with the
it.
benefit of the doubt,
It's always best
and
to go
other
ahead
situations,
and
like, work with the world with the foundation of like everything's good, like, you know, with the benefit of the doubt. When you give other people and other situations like outside of yourself the benefit of the doubt, as in, well, maybe it's not like that they're mad at me, maybe it's this other thing, and you go ahead and you work on that framework instead, that even if they are actually mad at you by not behaving like they are, you actually go ahead and you create that foundation yourself. You actually go ahead and you create a better world around you, because you're acting out of goodwill. You're not acting out of like connotation or like you're not acting like you're being reprimanded, and you're acting like, you know, you're basically giving faith-based help, I guess. You make your world, I'm telling you, whenever you go ahead and you don't give into the assumptions, but you go ahead and you make your own results, I guess. Like you make your world, you really do. Like your perception, if you behave based on what it does not have to be what the world actually is, and in fact most people's perception isn't. So you gotta be careful. But it turns into what you think it is. Behave. You know, if you behave in a way, if you behave based on what you want the world to be, like, it becomes that. So you gotta be careful whenever you behave on when you have that kind of perception in mind. Gotta be careful. It's difficult to confront. And then you'll be ugly, because now you're acting like you're ugly, and then you become that. And people pick up on that. It's difficult to put in practice.
I understand a lot more than I take a lot of stuff into consideration. So definitely, I know you understand that now.
Yeah.
That was very important. But I wanted to make sure it's not like an emotional thing. It's just I didn't know. I just felt like all this like on one spot to her, you know, telling me this, and everybody's just looking at me, and I just I didn't know what was gonna happen. I said no.
The story. Yeah. I'll be accepted. I won't be at the store the rest of the
Exactly.
I'll be at
But
6
I
p.m.
know exactly what you're saying, and that's exactly why it's even more important for you to go ahead and not allow that behavior to be exactly. But I know exactly what you're saying, and that's exactly why it's even more important for you to go ahead and not allow that behavior to be what your perception is. You go ahead and you pretend like she's good with you. Right now she's going through something personal. And so you just go ahead and you like, hey, you know, some people, they gotta go ahead and they gotta deal with their problems internally, and so you don't allow the it'll be so much better whenever you don't allow the manipulation, I guess, but like you also don't manipulate. Like, I don't know, just like, yeah, it'll be so much better whenever you go ahead and you still like you act on goodwill. You know, you give the benefit of the doubt.
And you know what's funny is I just from last night, whenever she called me bitches about Caleb.
It's ironic how like the advice that we need is the advice that we give. Similar.
It's on me in general, but just scratch like something I do, like, you know.
It's yeah. It's ironic. It's ironic how like the advice that we need is the advice that we give.
But what's crazy is that like the very next day, so she's having a call with Caleb yesterday, me today, and Gio today. And you know, I don't know, I'm not as concerned about the alternator here.
No, and
To close it, it's not okay to, you know, make those mistakes. I'm not gonna let that happen.
no, and it was a good thing that happened overall. In the long run, yeah. Good, yeah. It was a good thing that happened overall. In the long run, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's freaking me out.
Yeah.
They came right next to me.
Of course, Adam. Yeah. You're gonna deal with tense, stressful, emotional situations all the time in leadership, but they are only so heavy and you're gonna deal with inducing tense, stressful, emotional allow them to situations all the time in leadership, but they are only so feel the weight and the pressure heavy and like energy inducing whenever you allow them to be. But leadership is and sometimes you can't help but just feel the weight and the pressure of having to deal with a situation that would be so much better if it just didn't exist. But leadership is just being the one who steps up to the plate. You gotta be the pillar. And have the pillar of the of communication, goodwill, and demeanor. You gotta be the pillar. You gotta be the pillar of of communication, goodwill, and demeanor that the company wants to portray to the customers, as well as the personal, like the realistic, like personal interaction that's happening, like the specifics of the situation, like you're the medium between the both of you, what the customer wants and what the company needs. But I guarantee they wouldn't if it wasn't. Every you can't always make the customer happy, because if you always make we do our best. We want to make the customer happy, and customer service will end up like some shit like just do the return. But I guarantee you they wouldn't if it wasn't our alternator. Yep. That's a perfect way to learn that. Yep. Yeah. And that's why I'm suspicious of people stealing That's also yeah. Because I know how it's going to be. With Dustin, it's going to be tough. I don't think smart enough to handle the situation. I just want to be able to say what I'm saying. perception and how that all works, like, and I guarantee you Caleb was probably doing the same way that he is with you.
Caleb was like,
And, but, like, to him, that's, like, you know, like, and, but do you see, like, the difference in perception and how that all works? Like, and I guarantee you Caleb was probably being the same way that he is with you. And, but, like, to him, that's, like, you know,
I don't. But you see how like
and,
it gets it leads to nowhere good and practically nowhere at all. Whenever
I don't think so. I don't. But you see how like how like
to other people, like your coworker situations,
it gets
based
it
on,
leads
you know,
to
like,
nowhere
based
good
on,
and
like, a
practically
negative
nowhere at
tone.
all
Like, based on, like,
whenever
oh, they're doing this because, like, you're mad,
whenever
like,
you're
because even if they
handling and
are,
responding
it is does
to
not help. Even
other
if they
people
are,
like your
like,
coworker
the no-
situations based on
produces nothing.
you know like based
Whereas,
on like a negative like based on like oh they're doing this because like you're mad or like because even if they are
well, then
it
go,
is
well,
does not
okay.
help even if they are
Well,
like
then you
the
should
no
realize
not
at least
produces
that when
nothing.
you go ahead and you
Whereas-
change that perception, you change your assumptions to something different.
Well, then go-
Like you
well,
don't
okay.
assume, you just allow.
Well, then
their
you
behaviors
should
to be what they
realize
are,
at
and you
least
still
that
act
when
in
you
a
go
way where
ahead
you're only
and you
thinking about,
change
you
that
know,
perception,
what
you
needs to be
change
done,
your
the coping task. You
assumptions
forget about
to
thinking about
something
and worrying about
different.
how
Like
someone
you
feels
don't
or
assume, you
or
just
if they're,
allow
you
their
know, if
behaviors to
they're
be what they are,
reacting
and you
to you
still
based
act
on
in a
them
way
not, like,
where you're
who
only
gives a fuck
thinking
if they don't
about
like you or not?
you
Who
know
gives a fuck if
what
they're
needs
mad
to
at
be
you?
done, the
Because that
closing
doesn't
task.
matter when
You
you're
don't
at work.
forget about
And that's
thinking
something-
about and
that's
worrying
something that you
about
gotta start
how
to-
someone
to
feels
really go
or
ahead and,
or
like,
if they're you know
and
if they're
digest as a
reacting to
leader
you
is
based
that
on
it's
them
not
not like
about
who gives
what
a fuck
others
if they
think
don't like
about
you or not, and who gives a fuck if they're
because
mad at
the
you, because
whole
that doesn't
store
matter
can
when
hate
you're at
you.
work.
But it
And that's
doesn't-
something that you got to start to really go ahead and like
way that
and
they're-
digest as a leader is that it's not about
But
what
like- but
others
like
think
the
about you,
environment of the store
because the whole
is based-
store can hate you.
But that's
But
not
it
your
doesn't-
concern. Like it shouldn't be your concern. Yeah.
The way that they're but like the environment of the store is
Then you
based
let her have that. Then-
but that's not your concern. Like it shouldn't be your concern. Yeah.
She's gonna like the way she's about to act, no matter what we talk about, if it talks about it all or not. Like I feel like she's gonna have it. That she's gonna.
Then you let her have that. Then like the thing is, like, then you can agree about it needing to be this because what the difference is gonna be the way they're. So you don't try to change other people's behavior based on what you assume or what you believe, no matter how good the evidence is that's how they're acting. Like the only time it's a problem is if it starts like they're like not they're. But that's not today. No, you're good. I don't think you're over. No, you're good.
She would have been there to see what happened tonight because I know it seems like I'm over exaggerating and maybe.
I don't think you're over exaggerating. I think that you are over like interacting. I think what it is that like you're like the framework in which you see that are interactions, whether it's between like the customers involved or you and your coworkers, is greatly affected by circumstances that
are, yeah, and you can't, like, you know, you, of course you take your lessons from the past and you remember incidents to help you be able to better navigate, you know, your current ones, but there's a difference between, you know, like remembering lessons and then remembering like punishments or something. Like there's no benefit in, you know, in remembering the way that Destiny would act whenever, like, whenever there's something that she had. There's no benefit in remembering that she got you something one day, you know, whenever there's a difference in all that will happen, you know. Yeah, and you know what? You know what God says about that is, let tomorrow worry for itself, for, you know, tomorrow will happen, you know, whether or not, you there is to be prepared, but, you know, you don't, what are you prepared how? You have to, well, you won't always be able to do that. In fact, most of the time you can't do that because there is no, you know, you're not going to know. Correct. And so that's like, so I think it was first of all, so I think what it is that instead of you like preparing for what you're going to say or what you're going to do or what you think is going to happen, what you do is you first of all be able to navigate your own emotions and be able to understand, be able to where you're going to perceive your own state and like whenever realize you yourself are getting to a point where where you're going to respond emotionally, and usually when you respond in such a way it's not good, you then be able to acknowledge that that's what's happening to yourself and know when to go ahead and disengage from the situation and excuse yourself, right? So there's no need to prepare for what you're going to do or say except for be able to acknowledge when you're getting into that state of mind or in that framework where you are unable to do or say the right things, at least from your experience. You know, hey, I just I'm realizing that I'm not in a good place right now. Like I need to step away. I need to collect myself. Because I don't trust that I'm going to handle what's happening right now. Or the only correct way I'll be able to handle this is if I walk away right now. Excuse me. Go to the bathroom. What would happen?
These are not crazy things that I'm thinking. Like these are real people that are this dude was like not playing, bro. He was just I feel like there's a lack of clarity and even though each situation is unique, there's a huge lack of clarity on what the heck level you're supposed to follow your policy and you're supposed to just make these other decisions and
Yeah,
There's a lot of things that I'm confused about that I don't know how to handle, and I don't want to be in trouble for those things, and I don't, I just trust you, and I just hear everything you're
yeah,
just
there'll be plenty more of those to come. Even more so. It's part of it, but unfortunately, there is no clear-cut cookie cutter answers to. Yeah, there'll be plenty more of those to come. Even more so. It's part of it, but unfortunately, there is no clear-cut cookie cutter answers to any to any situation that you handle. And that's also one of the more important rules as a leader is being able to be flexible in your responses and not critically think in such a way where
the customer,
you aren't costing the company
loyalty from the customer.
you're not costing the
Right.
company
But
resources,
you're
but you're also
not
costing the
You're not costing.
the customer you're
But,
not costing the store
no, you're good. You're good,
loyalty
Adam. It's okay.
from the customer, right? But you're also
you're-
you're not costing
Not everybody is.
Yeah.
And
but
you
you're good, Adam, it's okay.
But here's the thing: is
and you're all you
you can learn, and if you can learn certain.
not everybody
aspects
is,
of being a leader,
and you figure.
being
But here's the thing: is
being a leader.
you can learn, and if you can
being a
learn
manager is
certain
teachable.
aspects of being a leader.
a leader
there is an intuitive nature to it.
But
being a
it's
leader,
not
I think it is
to learn.
teachable. Well, being a manager is teachable.
Or a good mentor.
Being a leader
how to be in the position that
there
you're
is
in.
there is an intuitive nature to
There are
it,
certain aspects
but
that are
it's not
unteachable.
impossible
And that's
to
aspects like,
learn
caring,
how to be a
having
good
a
leader
good attitude,
or a good mentor,
the
how to be in the
desire
position that
to
you're in,
help and be better.
there are
these
certain
all
aspects
part
that are
of the O'Reilly
unteachable,
culture,
and
honestly,
that's
hard
aspects
work,
like
these are things that are unteachable.
caring,
And you have
having
these
a
things
good
that-
attitude,
now
the desire to help and be better. These are all part of the O'Reilly culture. Honesty, hard work. These are things that are unteachable, and you have these things, Adam. Now,
here's the thing: is right now, currently, you aren't fully equipped with the skills that you need to be equipped with, but you can. You can learn them.
well, here's the thing:
and
is
I think the way that
right
you're gonna
now,
learn them
currently,
is through
you aren't fully equipped
choices
with the skills
and wrong decisions.
that you
That's
need to
how
be
you're gonna
equipped
learn
with,
this
but
job. And now it's gonna be
you can
whether or not can you handle
you can learn
the
them.
length of time
And
it's
I
gonna
think
take
the
for
way
you
that
to
you're
get
gonna learn
good at
them
being a
is
leader.
through
Can you handle the amount
tough
of
choices
mistakes
and wrong decisions.
and
That's how you're gonna learn this
relationships.
job. And now it's
Yeah,
gonna
I mean,
be
yeah, can-
whether
I mean,
or not can you
can-
handle
are you gonna be able
the
to
length of time it's gonna
tolerate,
take for you to
you
get
know,
good at being a leader. Can you handle the amount of mistakes and relationships? Yeah, I mean, yeah, well, are you gonna be able to tolerate, the
Riley's able to tolerate the amount of time that it would take, whatever. We're on 6 of it.
yes.
I can shoot.
I mean, essentially, yes. You can get fired over a big enough mistake. You haven't made that mistake yet. And you can get fired if you continue to make the same mistake over and over again if you do not learn
I mean,
from your mistakes. But
essentially,
you know,
yes,
O'Reilly
you
isn't
can
gonna
get
fire
fired
you
over a big enough
because,
mistake. You haven't made that mistake
because
yet.
you
And you can get fired if you continue to make the same mistake over and over again. If you do not learn from your mistakes, but you know, O'Reilly isn't gonna fire you because
less than ideal decisions.
because
right?
you're
like if
you
you
know
make the wrong choice or a choice
you make
that
you make decisions that
would not
you
shouldn't
make
be
bad.
made,
Like you
then,
make bad isn't necessarily a good
honestly,
word, but
like, you're gonna,
that you
you're
make
gonna end up making those, like the
less than
company
ideal
is
decisions,
prepared
right? Like if you
ready
make the
for their
wrong
leaders
choice or a
to
choice
make bad
that
decisions, it's the ones who
shouldn't be made, then
who
honestly, like you're
continue to
gonna
make
end up
bad
making those.
choices
Like
and bad
the
business
the
decisions,
company
and it does
is
cost the
prepared
company
and ready
money,
for their leaders to
you
make
know,
bad
like,
decisions. It's the
regularly,
ones
and
who
you know, any attempts to fix it
who
are not meant.
continue to make
Like, if
bad
there's
choices
no,
and bad
if there's
business
no
decisions, and it
improvement,
does
then yeah,
cost
that's a
the
problem,
company
but,
money.
just
You know, like
keep improving
regularly,
and keep,
and the you know, any attempts to fix it
yeah, just
are
don't make the
not
same
meant.
mistake, but like, don't
if there's
become,
no
don't, you can't,
if there's
you
no
can't become
improvement,
so,
then yeah, that's a
like,
problem. But
frozen and
you know,
fear of making the wrong
just
choice that you don't make a choice at all.
keep
because
improving
that's
and
not
keep
a leader.
and keep
And you know, that's not what we're asking either.
yeah, just
you
don't
know,
make the
we
same
need-
mistake. But like,
we
don't
need
become
you to
don't you
make-
can't become
yeah, we
so
need you to
like
be
frozen and
be
fear of
capable
making the
of
wrong choice
messing
that you
up,
don't make a choice at all,
but
because
then
that's
being
not a
able to
leader.
understand
And
where
you
the mess
know,
up occurred
that's not
and
what
why
we're
it was a
asking
mess
either.
up
You know, we
and
we need you
would,
to make
and what would,
yeah, we need
what
you
could have been
to
done and what
be
should have been done differently.
capable
So long as you're
of
hitting
messing
those
up,
three things, you're gonna be
but
fine.
then
You're
being
gonna-
able to
you're gonna end up
understand
looking
where the
back
mess up
and
occurred
realizing
and
just
why
how
it
capable
was
you
a mess
actually
up,
are,
and
just
what
how much you've grown
would
as a
the,
leader
and what
over
would
time
what
that
could
will
have been done
happen.
and what should have been done
But,
differently. And
you
so
know,
long
you-
as you're hitting those three things, you're
for-
gonna be
for
fine, and
you,
you're gonna end up looking
know,
back
this
and
isn't
realizing
a
just how
natural
capable
thing.
you
I mean,
actually
if that's
are,
fair to say,
and just how much you've grown as a leader
but-
over time. That will happen.
But that's okay because
you know,
like this is very
for
uncomfortable
you,
feeling that you're in.
you know, this
every
isn't
time, like, you're
a
in,
natural
like,
thing. I mean,
hey, can I
if
get
that's
a
fair to
password?
say,
And you know, here you are placed into a
but that's
decision,
okay because
a-
you
a
know, like this
decision-making,
very uncomfortable
situation
feeling
where
that you're
placed
in
into
every time,
I
like
need
you're in
approval
like a
situation.
hey, can I get a password? And you
A
know, here
responsibility.
you are
you
placed
somebody who
into
just gives away,
a
like,
decision.
just puts in the password, they don't-
Decision
or
making
you somebody who is
situation,
like,
or
alright, you know,
you're placed
you-
into a
you-
like I need approval situation.
Yeah, you ask them what you know, like did you do this
A
real quick?
responsibility.
Like,
Are you
know, over
somebody who
time,
just
you can
gives
get quicker
away,
and
like
you
you
don't have to
just
be as
puts in the
thorough
password? They
when
don't.
when
Or are
you're
you somebody who
giving
is
your
like,
password
all
to
right, you know,
somebody and, like, you know, whenever it comes to air golf, I'll be like,
yeah, you ask them what, you know, like, did you do this real quick? Like, you know, over
Yes,
time
you know,
you
then
can
I'll
get
trust what they
quicker,
say, you
and
know,
you
but,
don't have to be as thorough
Wesley,
when
for
you're
example,
giving your password
yeah, I
to
don't care
somebody,
what
and like,
he's
you know,
telling
whenever
me,
it comes
I'm
to air
still
golf,
canceling
I'll
out
look, I'll be like,
multiple,
you know, if it's a
transaction.
rental, like, did you
I'm
look at it?
asking
You know,
what's going on,
yes,
and,
you know, then I'll trust what they say,
correcting
you
what
know,
needs
but
to be corrected.
Wesley, for example,
And you're also
yeah, I don't care what he's telling me. I'm canceling out. I'm looking at the whole transaction. I'm asking what's going on, and you know, correcting what needs to be corrected.
Figuring out what's happening. You are,
And you're also you're gonna end up running
are
into situations.
also,
You know, it doesn't
like,
matter how cool you've been
experiencing
with
the
your coworker for so
wave
long.
of,
You're gonna still run into
criticism
these situations
silently
where, as you're
exuding from
figuring
them
out
as
what's
they're
happening,
feeling like,
you are you are also like experiencing
not
the
even that, but, like, you know,
wave
like,
of
the
criticism
of, like,
silently
man, like, you know,
exuding
really got,
from
like, I
them
just
as
told you
they're
what's going
thinking
on,
like,
this is unnecessary,
you know,
but all of that isn't what they're
like,
saying, is it?
like,
It's not
I'm-
what's actually happening.
well,
It's just
like,
the
well,
feeling
not even that, but
of
like, you know, like
you taking even
the
more
criticism of like,
out of
man,
that,
like,
out
you know,
of
we really got, like,
the
I just told you what's
interaction
going
between them
on,
and
like,
the
this is
customer,
unnecessary,
like,
you know,
you're asking the
but
same
all of
questions,
that
getting-
isn't what they're
getting your
saying, is it? It's not what's actually
comprehension
happening.
before
It's
you
just
give
the feeling
password,
that you're getting
you know, like,
of you taking even
there-
more time
you don't
out
have
of that,
to
out of the
make it
interaction
okay.
between them and the customer,
just
like,
need to
you
know
know,
what's
asking
going
the same
on,
questions, you know,
regardless
getting
of
your
if that's okay.
comprehension before you give the password, you know, like,
Don't ever
there
think
you
that,
don't
you
have
know,
to
you have to like
make
bend
it
the knee
okay.
of, like,
You
having
just
everyone
need to know what's going
understand why
on,
you're doing
regardless
something
of
because
if
it's
that's okay with
unnecessary.
them. You know,
You
So,
allow the customer to be like, "Why?
don't ever
explain,
think
you know,
that
like,
you
oh,
know,
you know, you don't
you
like,
have
you
to
know,
like
warranties
bend
and,
the knee
you know,
of
they
like
don't- a
having
customer
everyone
can get
understand
upset,
why you're
like,
doing
by
something because it's
assuming
unnecessary.
whenever we're discussing what
You
kind
know,
of return it is,
you
like,
allow
they
the
can be
customer to be
offended.
like,
They
"Why
can
do
be
you
like, "Oh, I
need
never
more?" You don't
opened
have
it."
to explain,
They can
you
do
know,
that.
like,
You don't.
oh, you know,
It's
you don't
it's
like, you
best
know, warranty
99%
isn't,
of the time to
you
not
know,
even
they don't.
respond
The
to
customer
customer
can get
saying
upset like by
you know what's going
assuming
on.
what
They
whenever
don't.
we're discussing what kind of
They don't
return
even
it
know
is.
what's
Like they can be offended. They
you
can be like,
already
"Oh, I
know,
never
like,
opened
they're
it."
just gonna be
They
happy
can
if
do
they get their
that.
money
You
back or
don't.
whatever you're trying to do.
It's best
And sometimes by
99%
trying
of
to
the time to
explain,
not
you
even
know,
respond to the
work
customer
jargon
saying what
to
they're
them
saying.
makes it worse.
You know what's
So
going
99%
on.
of the time,
They don't.
you know,
They don't need to
you
know
just
what's
stand on
going on.
business. You
They
get the
you already
information
know like they're
necessary,
just gonna be
and you
happy
don't
if they
need to
get their money
explain.
back or whatever they're trying to do.
You don't
And
need
sometimes
to
by trying to explain,
what's,
you know,
what's
work
unsaid.
jargon to them, it makes it worse. So 99% of the time, you know, you just stand on business, you get the information necessary, and you don't need to explain. You don't need to explain what's, you know, what's unsaid. And that's
So.
also part, and that's exactly like that's the thing though. That's the intricacies of leadership, right? Is knowing knowing when it's a customer that you need to explain something to, or when and that's also part, and that's exactly like that's the thing though.
You know
And that's the intricacies of leadership, right? Is knowing when knowing when it's a customer that you need to explain something to, or when it's a customer that, you know what, this isn't one of those people, this isn't one of those customers that you explain anything to, or this isn't a situation that
this isn't one of those. This is one of those where
yeah, like this isn't a situation that demands clarity, or this isn't a
and you let them
situation
do
that
that.
demands
Like, you just
respect, or
got to
like,
be able
you know,
to,
like just handling it, giving the customer their money back. This isn't one of those. This is one of those where the answer is no. You need to come back a different day, and you let them be mad. Like, you know, you've got to be able to.
I know. Yeah.
To be fluid like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, you know, like, I guess you're at, like, you know, you're not willing to die for a part, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
I know. Adam, I'm telling you, I understand.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, you know, like, I guess you're at, like,
I get it.
you're not willing to die for a part, is what I'm hearing. I know.
To me, it's honestly like
Adam, I'm
here's the
telling
thing,
you,
is
I understand. I've been in that situation before. I've been robbed myself. Like, I get it.
not
Like, I
everybody's
get it.
like that.
Trust me, I get it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, and to me, it's honestly like, but like, see, here's the thing: is I think Destiny and I are similar in that regard, where it's like, fucking shoot me, and like, not everybody's like that. So, yeah. Exactly, yeah. Yeah. Why do you think they were told no several times? Why do you think they were told no several times? Yeah, that's how they are. Like, that type of customer is, yeah. And they won't stop when you keep responding to them, which Destiny, that's something that we'll have to talk later about. But yeah, they don't stop when you keep responding. That's why it's best to not respond. Yeah, that's how they are. Like, that type of customer is, yeah. And they won't stop when you keep responding to them, which Destiny, that's something that we'll have to talk later about. But yeah, they don't stop when you keep responding. That's why it's best to not respond. glad you did.
It really seemed like
I'm
there was
glad
nothing
you
to the
did.
story.
You need to have, you need to learn. Yeah. I feel you there. Yeah,
It's
trust me.
okay.
It's, no, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I had a
You
situation
need to
this
learn.
morning with myself and the computers, and I literally was like sobbing so hard, tears were streaming down my face.
I feel you there. Yeah,
no,
trust
I'm
me.
good.
That's
It's just like, you know, like a
Yeah, I had
situation
a
like
situation this morning with myself and the computers, and I
extremely
literally was
stressed,
like
you know,
sobbing
you
so
have to
hard,
just-
tears
you
were
have to handle it.
streaming down my
And
face.
sometimes it just, you know,
Yeah,
you
situation.
gotta
Yeah,
let
no,
it
I'm
out.
good.
There's no
It was
one
just
around.
like,
It
you
was
know,
before the story
like
opened.
situations like that happen where you're fucking just extremely stressed, you know, but you have to handle it. And sometimes it just, you know, you gotta let it out. There's no one around. It was like before the store opened, but yeah, I get it. It's okay. Yeah. I just know now for tomorrow and the next days that like it wasn't as big of a deal as it felt. And at the end of the day, I was just like, yeah, I get it. Really more upset at myself for like, it's okay. I felt like I just know now for tomorrow and the next days that like it wasn't as big of a deal as it felt. And at the end of the day, I was just like really more upset at myself for like. I felt like really, well, you know, I felt like I knew that there was, like, it didn't have to be that way. Like, if I basically would have got there, like, 30 minutes earlier than I was scheduled, then, like, it was, like, known for well, no, because the computers weren't working for, like, way longer than the store was. Yeah, so. Yeah, it was just the computer. The system was down, and I didn't realize that store, like, it was, like, known for having problems with the system. Yeah, it was broken. Yeah. No, yeah, it was broken. Yeah, I did not want that reality to be what it said to be real. I definitely hated every moment of that, but it's like, yeah, I did not want that reality to be what it said to be real. Oh yeah, I definitely hated every moment of that, but it's a good example of like when something happens and you just have to deal with it. I know. Literally. No, I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I appreciate it, Adam. Definitely, thank you. But yeah, no, that was a good example of like when something happens and you just have to deal with it. You literally have to Tucker. It was the cutest stuff I've ever heard. Yeah, it was very cute. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, good night, Adam. All right, it'll get better. All right, bye. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're good. You go tuck around and stuff. We've been on the phone for longer than I thought, so good. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, good night, Adam. All right, it'll get better. All right, bye. Mhm. Oh man, bro, it's late as shit. Fuck. Tony, are you still there? Tony, damn. Oh. Tony? Fuck.